No, our pleasure. And stillness of Shimla and Himachal से बॉम्बे की busy streets. क्या transition है यार?
It used to kind of take me to another space altogether. Like, so I'm a shy person, but I realized that every time I danced, it used to make me feel so good about myself. And I used to just lose myself completely. I didn't get nervous, and I got back up, I got back in that thing, and I started doing my stuff, and I really enjoyed it. There's a constant tussle that goes on in the head. You fall, you dust yourself off, you show up. लग जा गले के फिर ये हंसी रात हो ना हो.
So far, what I've understood about you is that very simple, very grounded, very natural beauty, and she's maintained her natural beauty till date. The unstoppable spirit is what? Finish this line.
I'm allowed to feel broken, but I am not going to quit. No matter how many times you fall, you have to get back.
So welcome, Priya. Welcome to the show. It's been almost 1 year, or wait, for you to
The
come
last time we
on the
spoke,
show.
was-
last when we spoke.
Yeah, that
After
was.
we met Sherry, and Sherry said, "Yeah, Priya को तो लेकर ही आना है. पहाड़ की लड़की है,
Oh, so sweet.
बॉम्बे में है. She has to be here."
Thank you so much, firstly, for having me on this podcast.
No, our pleasure. And stillness of Shimla and Himachal से बॉम्बे की busy streets. क्या transition है यार?
It's been a journey. I mean, I have to say that, as far as I remember, I always wanted to come to Mumbai. I always wanted to be a part of this industry.
When was this first thought?
As a kid, yeah, I mean, I don't remember the exact age, but I was very fond of dancing. But like, there are these kids who always dance in front of the weddings. You've seen these kids who are super excited to dance. So, मुझे actually dance करना बहुत अच्छा लगता था. Like, इतना अच्छा लगता था that it used to kind of take me to another space altogether. Like, so I'm a shy person.
Okay.
Inherently a shy person. And I used to avoid confrontations, be in my own space. And I had my set of friends. But I realized that every time I danced, it used to make me feel so good about myself. And I used to just lose myself completely.
So that was the first realization कि मेरे अंदर performer है.
वो तब हुआ जब when I started seeing that in other people's eyes. अब पहले तो I used to do it for myself.
So the validation मिल गया.
Somehow, because I truly believe that any form of art, when you do it with all your heart, there's a lot of passion involved.
It connects.
It connects. And people like that. आप कभी भी किसी इंसान को देखो dance करते हुए. It's not the choreography which kind of stays with you. It's the way they dance, the way they enjoy. So I used to never care. I mean, I have such funny instances of all these dance incidents in my life when I was a child. The first one I remember. See, I'm telling you, this was, I think I must have been around 5 years old, I think. Now I remember. I did my nursery and KG from Shalday School.
Okay.
So we had this annual event, and there was this entire play out of Radha, Krishan, and the gopis.
Okay.
I was one of the gopis. So we were all standing in a line. There was Radha and Krishan. So there was this one step where we had to just bend down and we are milking a cow, something, I don't remember the song. So I was so excited. So I ended up doing that before everybody else did it. And I just bent down. I just looked and everybody was like, okay. The parents noticed it.
Yeah.
But somehow what stayed with me is that I didn't get nervous, and I got back up. I got back in that thing and I started doing my stuff and I really enjoyed it. I still have those pictures.
Very nice. Very nice. So ये जो शिमला की गली है, where you took us back, let's talk about a little bit more.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So Shimla school, college, both.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
So I did my schooling from Convent of Jesus in Mary.
Okay.
And then I went to St. Bede's College. I finished my graduation from there. And then, as luck would have it, I came here.
Okay. But I mean, you're making it sound very smooth, but I'm sure there were a lot of cliffs and valleys to cross in between.
Honestly, I've had the most supportive set of parents. Because I was so fond of dancing, I was good at academics, I was good at studies, and whenever your parents see that, okay, that your child is passionate about something, So they tend to see that कि हाँ यार, like
कुछ spark है,
कुछ है spark है, like whether it was a wedding or
आग लगा दो.
मतलब होता था ऐसा यार, like I'm telling you, like see, back then we didn't have any parties and all as such, but we used to have these New Year events, like, you know, where we would go as families, and so I used to look forward to that because I would get to dance.
प्रिया बेटा उठो.
वो उनको बोलने की जरूरत नहीं होती थी.
प्रिया बेटा is already
प्रिया बेटा को खींचना पड़ता था डांस फ्लोर से वापस, कि मतलब ऐसा होता था कि म्यूजिक स्टार्ट हुए, you know, like how श्रीदेवी जी's character चालबाज, म्यूजिक स्टार्ट हुआ, I literally used to tap my foot, कोई बुला लो मुझे, कोई उठा लो मुझे, बस अंदर से. But then slowly I reached that stage where I didn't care. I was like,
so बोलते ना परफॉर्मेंस और अभिनय का पहला कदम was through dancing. Yeah. उसके बाद फिर एक्टिंग और ये
so acting
टीवी सीरीज वगैरह का कैसे आया?
एक्टिंग उस टाइम पे देखो, जब आप when I was in school I didn't really realize honestly what's the gravity of this whole craft.
Were you part of any theatre group?
Not then. Back then, I'll be honest, I was more into dancing.
Okay.
But I was fascinated by cinema in general. You know, the film industry, the film, especially the whole, you know, those typical Bollywood films. Like, it kind of transported me to a different world altogether. You know, like I was a huge fan of romantic films. So that thing stayed with me. That, you know, बोलते ना कीड़ा,
वो भी शिमला में.
वो भी शिमला में. सोचो. So I think I have very paradoxical sort of a personality in the sense that I'm a shy person, but I still believe in a very outgoing style of like Bollywood and life and films in general. So at the back of my head, I knew that, okay, I'm going to go to, Mumbai one day. How I'm going to go, when I'm going to go, I didn't know that, but I knew that I'm going to go.
But bouncing board कौन था घर पे?
So both my parents have been very supportive. Both my father, okay, like now that you've asked me this, so he tells me stories about his times when he was a huge Dharamji fan.
Achha.
Okay, he used to love Dharamji and used to watch all his films, used to buy those magazines of us time pe jo hoti thi.
Yeah.
And I remember Stardust. So he used to dress up like them, and, you know, those long coats and those long collars and with his hair like Dharamji and all that. So we still have his pictures. And वहाँ पे I think एक shoot भी हुआ था, Hema ji and Rajesh Khanna. I forgot the movie's name, but it was shot somewhere where our house is.
Okay.
So yeah, so he was very convinced that he wants to be a part of the industry, but because of the family responsibilities and whatever, like, you know, as life didn't have that. So he decided that, okay, I have to take care of my family. But when I kind of showed
interest... This was which year?
His?
No, when you moved to Mumbai?
This was in 2008.
Okay.
Yeah, right after my studies.
Okay. Definitely, times had changed. Because at my time, it was very tough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like in what sense? Like,
no.
What were your set of challenges like?
My set of challenges. And after Miss Shimla, it was like a stop.
Yeah?
Yeah. That is like, you don't know that industry.
Oh.
Because he was from Ministry of I&B.
Okay.
And he was a bit more familiar than what's really, you know, the...
Yeah.
I would say not the dark side, but it's just the hectic side of this life, which is very alienated when it comes to Himachalis or Shimlaites, right?
No, I get it. I get it because
it's a very different world.
See, back then I think we didn't even have that many examples other than Preeti Zinta or for that matter, Anupam Kherji and all. I think these are the only people who had gone. So I understand where they come from. But so I did have a little bit of opposition from my dad because he is too much into astrology. So in my horoscope, you know, the Panditji had listed that, okay, that you're going to have a lot of struggle in your life. So जब आप बहुत driven होते हो, when you're very passionate, somehow you don't understand that whole idea of how. Like for me, it was like, ठीक है, Miss Shimla hai, चीजें hai. I had confidence in myself, but I didn't really kind of think about it, you know, per se. I sat myself down, ki, okay, how am I going to go there? What will I do? I said, I'm going to go there. They're going to spot me somewhere. And bus, I'm going to get like a break. That's how actually...
But वो confidence आ रहा था because अंदर वो spark, you had recognized that spark in you, right?
Yeah, वो था.
And that got validated from outside.
It did. But, you know, so I had a friend from the industry, you know, like who I had once spoken to. He kind of told me that, you know, I think you're not cut out for this industry. So I kind of didn't understand this. Like I was, I think, around 16, 17 back then. So I said, in what sense? He's like, because he said, you're a very innocent, naive person. You know, you're a very not meant for this world. Because here people are not going to be so honest about how they are. Like, it's more like a superficial world. So I took it very personally that maybe I lack something, or I didn't kind of try to see what he was trying to imply.
Yeah.
But when I came here, see, industry, I would say, honestly, I've been very fortunate that I haven't really met like superficial people in the industry. And
no, your body of work shows that.
Yeah.
It's a rich body of work. We haven't really given, spoken anything about it. But and you're being very modest, sitting there, and someone else would have really, spoken a lot about what work they've done. I don't think any big brand has not worked with you to start with. And then the TV series, the web series, the movie, Black Warrant.
No, the movie was...
The web series.
Yeah, that was the web series. The movie that I'd done was Bhoot. I was a part of a Dharma film, which was a huge deal for me. It was one of the primary characters that I did.
Yeah.
It was beautiful working with Vicky Kaushal. Like the most amazing human being in this industry. I mean, that's what... When I met him, I realized that, how people talk about people that, they're not genuine. I think that man, he has such great values. He's such an amazing human being, so humble, so chivalrous. There's this one incident which kind of stayed with me.
Sure.
So I reached the set and there was a Bhumi, the director, and somebody else who was sitting. And he was also seated. So he didn't have to get up and get me a chair. So he kind of gave me his own chair. He offered it to me. Like, he's like, no. I said, no, it's okay. I'll just ask Spot Dada to get it for me. He said, no, sit. You said, I'll get one. So you don't have to do that. These are these little qualities I feel that make you a great human being.
Yeah.
So I realized कि अच्छे लोग भी होते हैं, हर industry में होते हैं.
But you've been lucky that way. And also, I think your positivity also brings it back to you.
See,
is what
I genuinely believe in this, Shailja, that, if you're a nice person, you've been good,
it will come back.
It will come back to you.
Yeah.
And I think I really feel there's a guardian angel, as you call it, with me. Like, because when I came to Mumbai, I met these amazing set of people that are still friends with me even today. It's been 16, 17 years. I still have that small circle of friends, and they have been the biggest support system for me in Mumbai.
Yeah.
And even the people that I worked with, even for that matter, the television shows or the commercials that we did, or the web shows that I've done and all that, everyone's been extremely sweet. So in that sense, I genuinely feel that I think if you are a good person, I had heard Yami Gautam say this, which I truly resonate with, that आपके साथ अच्छा होगा, बिल्कुल होगा, और
patience रखो.
कुछ जो experiences आपके हिसाब से जो आपको लगता है कि अरे ये क्यों हुआ, I think they tend to teach you.
She's done so well in this movie.
Oh, absolutely. We thought about, mentioned about her, yeah. She really epitomizes like a ideal person in this industry, yeah. She's living her own life, and you don't have to be a part of all these frills that you don't relate with. I think aap jo ho. Like, for me, I want to mention something. Like, people tend to feel that when you're a part of this industry, you have a certain air about yourself.
Yeah.
I have never been like that. So every time I go back home, I'm still that, I'll call out people, hi, how are you? So people tend to be like, she's still so like down to earth and all. I was like, but this is who I am.
Yeah.
I can't be this snooty person. I can't be something that I'm not.
So वहाँ पे पहाड़ी लोग आपको वैसे बनने भी नहीं देंगे.
But अब वो लोग in fact मैंने देखा है कि उनमें एक है. अब if you see that back, like like
कि हमारी लड़की वहाँ पे जाके बड़ा काम कर रही है.
मेरी मम्मा खुद मुझे बोलते हैं कि so she is the biggest critic in the sense, in a good way, like that she's like, why don't you behave like an actor, like a actor, like a star, like something like that. I said, but how do you behave like that at home? You're this person, and that's how you're going to be. What do you expect me to be like? Okay, not talk to people. If somebody's coming home, not greet them. I think I feel that's who I am, and I really.
So stardom has not changed you. Let's put it that way. It's you are who you are.
Yeah, but how does it change you? In what sense?
Because I think that can only happen if you're very in touch with yourself. So you, because of your spiritual journey, your philosophical approach to life, and your lot of internalizing things has made you more closer to who you are inside, Priya. You haven't really lost that touch.
I would say that. I think I would credit that spirituality has really helped me in that sense. And it's very important. Otherwise, you get lost. You don't know ki aap ho kya. Sometimes when you're working in this industry, when you're dealing with people, if you try and be somebody that you're not, in that process, you end up losing your own individuality. You don't know ki aap kya banna cha rahe ho. कि अच्छा मैं जाऊंगी, I'll walk into a party and I'll behave like and you know I'll talk a certain way, and I've never understood this whole being polite.
मुझे बहुत नर्वसनेस हो जाती है अगर तुम ऐसे आती तो.
कैसे?
जैसे hoity-toity.
Yeah, and एक वो होता है ना that in the sense, see, I feel I'm really glad that you kind of relate to this, because hoity-toity से बन के होता क्या है मुझे तो आज तक ये समझ नहीं आया.
डिस्टेंस होता है, लोगों के साथ डिस्टेंस क्रिएट हो जाता है कि मेरी बाउंड्री है, मेरी फिजिकल बाउंड्री है. इफ आई डू दिस एंड दिस इज इट, यू नो, आई एम मेकिंग अ स्टेटमेंट, आई डोंट नो, बट इट डजंट वर्क विद मी, क्योंकि शायद पहाड़ मुझे छोड़ के नहीं गए और आपको भी छोड़ के नहीं गए. यू नो, आई थिंक आई रोट दिस पोएम लॉन्ग बैक के मैं पहाड़ से निकल गई पर पहाड़ मुझे छोड़ के नहीं गए. तो गए नहीं यार.
So true.
कितने मुझे आई थिंक 25 years हो गए.
Wow.
पर I just don't feel I'm carrying it inside me, and मेरा तो नाम ही शैलजा है. तो
what does शैलजा mean?
शैल की बेटी.
अच्छा,
पहाड़ की बेटी. तो I'm carrying the mountain literally in me.
No, I really relate to what you're saying. I think people from Himachal, I mean, I don't want to generalize, but most of them जो इस industry के हैं, I think it's a upbringing also. There's a lot of you know that slow life that we've had back home, that simplicity, you know, going up के time पे कैसा था, I don't remember कि
और भी slow था.
All slow था. Like अच्छा, like ऐसे
इतनी डेवलपमेंट नहीं थी जितनी आपने देखी है. जब आप
ऐसे मॉल रोड पे आप सैटरडे को जाते थे. That used to be a big thing.
But big thing in the sense कि वो एक कैटवॉक की तरह वहाँ पे हम जाते थे. Dress up, and I guess that British culture, obviously the legacy continues. It's all of that.
That used to give you so much of happiness. Just going on a Saturday like with your friends and they are okay जा रहे हो, and you know just strolling on Mall Road and just doing your own thing, and it used to be the most beautiful time.
And just, you know, those amazing cafes and just hang around there, do nothing. And that is exactly we were having a chat about, right, a while ago, that in this hustle culture, we are talking about mindfulness and pausing, but literally you and I have lived that life.
True.
Right?
True.
The foundation we come from is all about pause karo, reflect karo, then you bounce back and then you take it ahead.
True.
But it's completely missing.
But do you ever feel a disconnect, Shailja? Like, do you ever feel that, have you adapted fully to this kind of life that we have today? Like, not just life in Mumbai, in general, like the hustle culture, you know, like this whole social media, and you have to be a part of it, regardless of what profession you're in. Do you ever feel, because I find myself living in that whole nostalgia. I keep sending the same DMs, wo aate na, 90s child, ye, wo, you know, like all those things that we used to do as a child, those, what were they called? Those flavored drinks in plastic, the ice candy sort of a thing, you would just pull it up. I forgot that name.
Okay.
हम उसको पता नहीं क्या कहते थे, you know, वो है या कुछ आम पापड़ and all that, those cigarettes that the white ones with what they call lucky sticks or something.
Red dot.
Yeah. So all those things, whenever I see them, it's like, wow. So I don't know why is it healthy to feel that way, that, you know, I miss that time somehow. I miss it. See,
you miss it because it's also part of you, right? Going back to your question when you asked me, how do I cope with it, or how did I manage to do? And I've lived in like 3 countries now, India, London and Singapore. मेरे साथ ना बहुत बढ़िया कुछ हुआ था. When I was in my mid-20s, I got on the spiritual path. Okay. So that sort of took me to a very different journey altogether. And that journey made me realize that wherever you are, no, the physical world will not matter if your inner world is very relaxed and you're connected inside. And for me, meditation did the trick. So meditation में ध्यान लगना बोलते हैं ना, तो वो बहुत जल्दी होने लग गया था पहले से. So for me, that way it's sorted. Like even if I'm in a corporate world, I'm here, I'm anywhere, I will be myself. I'll feel very comfortable under my skin.
Oh wow.
People might feel weird because I come across as very like शांत. ठहराव है.
You do.
बहुत ठहराव है कि ये तो ऐसा है, मतलब ओशन की तरह ठहराव है. तो I'll give you an anecdote on this, okay? Just because वो ठहराव मैंने महसूस करना शुरू कर दिया था. So sometimes, you know, I thought कि, you know, let me have a cup of coffee. Just to feel like you know, get that.
Okay.
Okay, and feel like, you're part of the entire gang around.
Yeah.
I did all of that just to see ये क्या ये ठहराव क्यों है इतना depth, इतना silence क्यों आ रहा है. I've done all those crazy things. It doesn't matter. If you're connected with yourself and you have figured out that you're connected, for you it could be dance, your performance, it could be writing, it could be dance, singing.
Yeah.
Please just go deep into it.
Yeah.
There is something more in there.
Yeah.
And social media is up to you how you want to use it. The trick is to use it for yourself.
Yeah.
And not to get drawn in what it is doing to you.
True.
And is doing a lot to us and to our mind right now, which is not very good.
But that's such a beautiful thing that you shared. Yeah, like I think just because this whole mindfulness, living mindfully, meditation, this came so early on in your life. I think you were pretty sorted at a very early age. That perspective kind of came at a very young age.
Perspective आया क्योंकि मैं थोड़ा हिल गई थी बॉम्बे आके दिल्ली आके तब तो बॉम्बे नहीं आई थी.
अच्छा.
मैं frankly बता रही हूँ. My first 3 years in Delhi shook me like
really
crazy.
But in terms of what the lifestyle
contrast,
of people,
the contrast from Himachal to Delhi is like aisa, and you're in your mid 20s and you're like, what the hell is going on? The life pace is very different. People are very different. You're trying to second guess everything every time. And there's too much pressure on your nervous system.
True.
And corporate world में अच्छा करने का कीड़ा बहुत था. So I said, if I have to survive here, I need some skills.
Yeah.
Right? And those were the skills then I got into very early on. So they went parallel.
Okay.
For me, it became like the inner mastery leading to outer freedom or recognition. But that is very foundational to me. Yeah. And that's what exactly I want to keep telling everyone. A part of the reason why I'm doing this show is also that.
Wow.
To get people like you to listen to your inner mastery journey and how it's got you success outside, because ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता प्रिया कि आपने अंदर कुछ काम ना किया हो. किया है, वही हम आज बात करेंगे. क्या काम किया है.
So I think when you're in your 20s, I think you don't really think about mindfulness, meditation, because you're not exposed to those kind of people, the content. अब तो social media इतना था भी नहीं.
Correct.
But I genuinely feel that if there's one thing that we could kind of change about our education system, it should be mindfulness and, meditation and the spiritual aspect of life. Because this comes to you, it's like, like getting the ailment first and then finding a solution to it.
Yeah.
If kind of, if children are exposed to this at a very early age, I feel it could help them in such a vast manner, I feel, like,
sure.
Because जब आपको होना शुरू होता है ये आप रियलाइज नहीं करते. मेरा एक्चुअली मेडिटेशन, माइंडफुलनेस, स्पिरिचुअलिटी आई वुड से पहला जो एक कनेक्ट हुआ था वो हुआ था 2011 में.
अच्छा.
How? So there is this book called Power of the Subconscious Mind.
Yes.
ठीक है. So I was going through something in my life.
Okay.
And my co-actor, she told me that, you need to read this book.
Okay.
She kind of made me understand. I said, what is this? She said, just read this.
Okay.
You'll understand that how powerful your subconscious mind is.
And you're a psychology student.
I was a psychology student. So I knew that, but psychology doesn't talk about manifestation and what you want in life.
And these are also called pseudosciences.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So so I was like, okay. She tried to make me understand that how you think can change your life, like in that sense, that what you're thinking constantly, which you're not aware of, you're not mindful. Us time pe, these are alien concepts. Correct, what is mindfulness? Honestly, I never understood what mindfulness was. Back then, I was like, what is this?
मुझे 5-7 साल लग गए थे ये समझने में. आज मैं बता सकती हूँ क्या.
But yeah, it is a journey for sure. But I'm saying, imagine if children are kind of exposed to this at such an early age, because they have minds which are very curious. उनको तो उनकी life तो कितनी अच्छी हो जाएगी.
Absolutely.
So I feel this should be introduced.
So what happened in that book?
So I realized this that so I think a lot. I overthink. I keep thinking till it kind of drives me crazy. So I realized that, okay, that if you want something, whatever you want, you just got to tell it to yourself कि ये होगा.
अच्छा.
मतलब कि, okay, if suppose tomorrow, if I give an audition, okay, before I step into that audition, I'm going to feel very nervous. I might have this thought that what if I don't crack it? And that energy is going to kind of translate into my audition and whatever I'm doing. She said, don't think about it. Just get up in the morning and just think it's going to happen and you're doing it. And don't reason it out how it will happen to you, what you're going to do, कौन आपको काम देगा. बस you have to just tell your system कि मुझे ये मिल रहा है. And I swear to God, I'm not lying this. Like there were these 2-3 days where I actually followed it to the T. Like no negative thought that okay, today I'm going to give this audition. This audition is mine. अब वो हुआ ना हुआ ये अलग बात है. But मतलब 3 projects या 4 projects में से मुझे 3 का तो final ऐसा था. मतलब कि हो गया. Like three of them
very
were.
Nice.
So I realized that
manifestation.
Because imagine right now if I walk into this interview thinking, oh my God, what is Shailja going to ask me? I'm going to get, what if she asks me questions which are going to make me look like whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I'm manifesting that energy into this conversation.
Correct,
so I feel, as we spoke yesterday, you said it's going to be a fun conversation. We'll have a good time. And I walked in with that thought that, we'll talk about this, about our experiences. So जो आपके दिमाग में 24 घंटे चल रहा है लाइफ में आपके वही मैनिफेस्ट हो रहा है. अगर आपको बिलीव करते हो कि यू आर नॉट केपेबल ऑफ अचीविंग समथिंग इन लाइफ, you're putting out that energy.
Correct.
And it is so true.
Correct.
So
thought energy है.
हाँ.
और energy जहाँ पे जाती है वो actually वो fructify होने लग जाता है.
Absolutely.
Manifestation यही है. I mean there was a book called sorry, that book's name is संकल्प शक्ति की बात करती हूँ. Forget the book, right? Okay. उससे पहले in spirituality they used to say संकल्प लो वो पूरा होगा, संकल्प लो वो पूरा होगा. तो हमें लगता था ये क्या, what is it? And I got into spirituality honestly at a time where science was not backing it. कोई experiments नहीं हुए थे. 25 साल पहले की बात कर रही हूँ.
Okay.
Where we just sat down, shut our eyes, did some breathing, and the transformation was happening.
Okay.
As it was happening, the experiments were happening. They were taking our blood samples. They used to put electrodes on our head and, look at all the scientific experiments. तब हमें realize हुआ कि what exactly is going on.
Yeah.
So आपका जो brain waves हैं, before meditation, after meditation change हो जाते हैं.
Absolutely.
Right? Hormones change हो जाते हैं. So संकल्प शक्ति भी वही है. It is part of that only. Okay. Right? That if you are thinking about something with purity and then you just go with the flow, right? Instead of interrupting it with anything else. And there is a way of doing it, right? So they say like if you want to, create something very nice, please don't tell about it to everyone before actually you have done the base work.
Correct.
So होता है वो मतलब किसी की नजर लगना ये I don't know if you believe in this. हमारे तो हिमाचल में तो बहुत ही हम लोग believe करते हैं. वो लगती है. Because not necessarily everyone is aligned to your energies.
Absolutely.
Right. So coming to now the boundaries we were talking about outside Priya, that you are learning, how to maintain those boundaries in your life. Did it come the hard way?
It did. So I'll just talk about what person I am, like in the sense that, though it's an overwhelming question for me in the sense that, who are you as a person? It's a very difficult question to answer. But inherently, when I sit down and I see कि मैं कैसी हूँ, I'm somebody, who's a very simple girl, who's a very simple person, but deep inside, I'm a sensitive person. I think a lot. I feel deeply. And for the longest time, I have kind of bashed myself over that. Like, why do I feel so much? Why do I feel so strongly about something? Or, I get moved very easily. Why do I feel that? So, for me, that somehow felt like, okay, you have to be a mentally strong person. You cannot just break down so easily. You cannot feel everyone's troubles or pain.
पर ये आपकी voice थी कि किसी और की voice?
नहीं, मेरी थी. So, while growing up, I think, where do you derive your concepts from? Either it's at young age, I think it would be your teachers.
Yeah.
So I have been like, वो moral science का जो होता है ना class में कि क्या बोला है. I was used to be super interested कि, oh wow, okay, this is the story, this is the conclusion, this is what it is. Like, those virtues and live life a certain way. Sure. I used to take them very seriously. Sure. Plus my father's very religious. So whatever he's passed on to me, that has kind of made me who I am. So, but somehow people don't tell you that you're not a perfect individual. You will have your set of flaws. You will have your set of imperfections. And you have to live with them because that's who you are. It makes you who you are, right? Yeah. Like you can't just be the most goody person, the most calm person, the most, you know.
That's too extreme.
That's too extreme.
And
but
also you got into a profession which is all about perfection.
Exactly.
I mean, from the outside, at least,
Yeah, like
for perfection, like how? Then that's another topic.
Perfection in the sense that, you know, you have to look a certain way, you have to dress up a certain way, you have to talk a certain way, you have to be a certain way. Like, you know, so I'll tell you about this experience that when I came to Mumbai, I initially wanted to participate in Femina Miss India. After the state pageant, I thought, chalo, let's try. My parents were quite keen on that. I said, okay, let's do it. I was very naive. I was so naive. I was so innocent. And I'm telling you, even for Shimla standards, I was too naive.
Okay.
That, you know, for 6 months, I prepped for it. Prepped how? Went to the gym. Took some personality development course. Random ones. Acha, okay. And like I used to work out. I did my folio pictures and just worked on myself a little.
Yeah.
Participated the next year. Okay. So when I walk into that place, okay, first round mein to chalo, it happened in Pune that time. So I qualified for that. Then second round ke liye hua. Fir fine, the third round tha, top 50. That happened in Mumbai. So when I walked into the hotel, like it happened at Sahara Star, 50 beautiful women from all across India. Tall and perfect, and half of them were already models. Ab aap socho, main to honestly, like I was this girl with baby fat and dealing with the skin issues and stuff like that, and still not found who I was as a person, you know. So I'm not saying ki unke paas kuch extra tha, or, you know, but I was not cut out for this kind of world, modeling world, where you have to look a certain way, you have to be a certain, like your structure has to be a certain way. Modeling me, you can't just be anything, you know. There's an ideal body type that they would want. And at that time, my skin was acting up, and I had the most terrible skin, and, you know, I was very underconfident around that time, because skin ka kaisa hota hai, directly impacts your confidence, and especially when you're part of the beauty industry.
Part of the beauty industry, yeah.
So for them, so it's like they're going to take people, because they have a certain amount of time where they have to kind of groom these girls.
So that becomes a parameter of selection.
Exactly.
Also.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I got qualified on the basis of whatever, the confidence, everything. But when I walked in, I was like, and all of them were so beautiful. And I was like, but I think this is not me. This is not what I want to be. And wo energy wahi pe start ho gayi. I was feeling like, okay, I didn't feel a part of that world.
You didn't feel a part of that world looking at them, or you were on stage, or during the preparation, or you just figured it out? Okay.
So because I was dealing with my own, you know, vanity issues, pehle to, because skin itna wo ho raha tha. I was 21. ठीक है, पहला तो एक ही वो था issue. फिर which is normal. Yes. We need to normalize that. It's okay just because you're part of this industry.
I like that. I like the comeback.
Yeah.
It's normal. Yes, guys, that's important. Right? If you're feeling something, and those emotions will come up at 21 when you're going for a beauty pageant.
I mean just to feel that, Imagine if I'm going to a beauty pageant, kya to my system will stop secreting a certain hormone and not give me pimples. It's normal, right? So, but us time pe to, oh, I don't have a good skin. These girls have perfect skin. Oh, they look a certain way. They have straight hair. For the longest time, I've struggled with my hair. And they're like, okay, don't apply makeup and come. We will do it a certain way.
So you do have the Khadu hair also.
Yeah, like frizzy hair, full.
High five.
I'm telling you. So I don't know if my friends and all are watching. So back then I never used to iron my hair, you know. So I had like really thick hair, beautiful hair, like a little goldenish sort of a color back then. And my hair used to frizz out. Like frizz out.
I know.
And that used to be my standard way. I used to love keeping my hair open.
So Sai Baba look.
That is what I used to say. Sai Baba hair. So Priya, that tall girl is Sai Baba hair. I used to love.
Same. Sai Baba.
So that used to be a kind of a joke which I got to know
Sai
later.
Baba look, yeah.
I know. Hair. Yeah, Abhi, that's what everything is coming back. You know, that natural self, those thick bushy eyebrows, those voluminous hair, and everything is coming back. Yeah. So coming back to what I was saying, that because this industry had a certain standard of beauty, which I didn't fit into, I started feeling less of myself. That, I like this. My face looks a certain way, or my skin is like that. तो वो जब आपको ही खुद को फील हो रहा है तो फिर आप आगे किसको क्या
समझ गए
मतलब फील करवाओगे कि you're confident, you know. So somehow it didn't work for me, and it really crushed me when it happened. I was so like upset and not depressed, but I was really very sad. And my mom was there that time. I remember it was a birthday when they called us on 28th Feb. And the same day my grandmom passed away. So many things happened to me at the same day, and that day still haunts me, you know, like so many things happened. So
क्या
coming back
किया
to that,
तुमने? How did you come out of it?
I cried. What else could I do? That time I didn't have any
Bawling.
other way. I just cried so much, and I'm like, I just wanted to tell my mom that listen, it meant so much to me. I had
What will you
given-
tell your younger self today? Instead of crying, क्या करती वो?
पहली
कर
बात तो
सकती थी
पहली
कुछ?
बात तो ये because actually क्या होता है ना, आपको ये लगता है कि just because you didn't excel in something, you didn't make it, there was something which you lacked.
वो नहीं था.
वो नहीं था.
But at
Sometimes-
that time you felt कि मेरे में lack है.
Of course, वो एक ad हो गया कि वो I'm not cut out for the modeling world. Okay, whatever. In fact, I remember I uploaded pictures on Facebook. A dream that was not meant for me. And my friends asking, what is this? I was like, but yeah, that's how it was. So, you know, even the अजीब ही था, you know.
That's a catharsis for you, right?
Yeah.
Emotionally channelizing yourself on social media.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of your posts.
So I genuinely feel that people just have these highlights of the most perfect moments. I don't like to share things which are too personal. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I also believe that if there's something that you're feeling,
you should.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And you really want to express that.
Why
don't
not?
Stop yourself.
Why not?
It can work in a very therapeutic way. And it has. I somehow feel very good. I love
do
to
that
write.
all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah. You
It's
were
very
asking
good.
about social media. I'm like,
Yeah. I'd seen a couple of your posts and all that. They're quite like
just
motivating and inspiring in the sense that
वो तो
to be
ठीक है.
to be yourself also. आप कई बार लिखते हो ना ऐसी कुछ चीजें जो which are not the perfect version of you.
Correct.
So I think it's okay to be vulnerable in front of the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the longest time I wasn't, but
Yeah.
then I realized that it's good.
So अभी तक जो हम समझ पाए हैं दर्शकों, मैं दूरदर्शन टाइम में जा रही हूँ suddenly.
Yeah.
Okay, so far what I've understood about you is that a girl from a beautiful hill station,
Similar.
very simple, very grounded, very natural beauty, and she's maintained her natural beauty till date and doesn't want to let go of that.
Yeah, I'll tell you something about that also. Yeah.
Okay, and अभी तक की कहानी बहुत ही सुंदर है.
Okay.
Right? Advertisements आनी कैसे शुरू हुई थी?
So
and you
I
worked
started
with very, very big brands. Please talk about them.
So
and
I
you acted
started
very well in them.
Thank you so much. So I started my career. I'll just go back a little. I started my career with television. So after Femina,
MTV.
No, as in like television, like serials and all. I'd done few shows.
Okay.
So I didn't want to do TV shows back then because back then we were told that films करनी है तो TV मत करो.
Acha.
Something happened. I
2000.
did a project which somehow didn't materialize. That like I signed a movie in 2010 or something. That didn't work out. फिर कुछ और हुआ, वो भी नहीं हुआ. So eventually, I landed an audition call from Balaji.
Okay.
And that was for a show called, it was season 2 of some show. I forgot the name now, sorry. But yeah. So it was a great experience being a part of that. Then I did another show. That show kind of put me in the limelight a little. Like, it was a show called Pyar Ki Ek Kahani. And today also we have fans. I'm telling you, मतलब ऐसा show मुझे कभी-कभी
You were the
लगता है
lead.
कि no, so I was a parallel lead in that.
Okay.
I joined the show midway.
Okay.
Why? I'll tell you the popularity of the show because it was based on Twilight and Vampire Diaries. The first Indian show to have vampires, werewolves, and I was a werewolf myself.
Oh, awesome. My son is going to love this.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was such a crazy feeling to be a part of the show. Great set of people. The cast was amazing, you know, like Vivian, Ritvik, Sukirti, Kishwar, all these people, they're doing really well in their lives today. So they were all young, we were all young, we had great time. उसके बाद मैंने एक और शो किया बालाजी के साथ. फिर मुझे ऐसा लगा कि it's not helping me grow as a person. It's not, and the kind of characters that I wanted to do. So I kind of took a break.
Okay.
That's when I started. I also used to do anchoring in between, like live anchoring.
Okay.
And so उसके बाद फिर मैंने सोचा चलो ads try करते हैं.
Okay.
तो मेरे दिमाग में वो होता था कि ads मतलब perfect skin, perfect hair, perfect this, perfect that. But I said नहीं यार, not every ad is like that.
हाँ.
मतलब
आपने HDFC लाइव के साथ किया है?
तो मेरा
वो तो
I
बहुत ही क्या मतलब पोजीशनिंग ही बहुत स्ट्रांग है उनकी. क्या है?
So उस टाइम पे था कि अपने सारू ठाकुर और अपने उस टाइम का कैंपेन का टैगलाइन था अपनों को अपने दम पे जीना सिखाओ.
Very good.
तो मेरे लिए what has worked the opposite in ads is that I have done some very performance oriented roles in the ads. जो ads में usually it's all skincare, where this, where that. I've never done those kind of, maybe one or two.
तुमने कैरेक्टर में घुस गई हो.
तो वहां से मुझे एक्चुअली एक्टिंग करनी आई, समझ आया, क्राफ्ट समझ आया.
Okay.
तब तक जब तक टीवी किया था तब तक ये था कि I was just relying on my instincts कि I have to be honest, I have to be like okay. I used to move my eyebrows so much. Really, like that. And you know, बाद में मैं दिखती थी और मेकअप ऐसा होता था, loud and everything. अच्छे shows भी है. I'm not saying that. I got my first stint with fame was because of my show.
Sure.
So I really thank them.
Sure.
But actor मेरा अंदर जो था वो grow नहीं हुआ उस time पे. Characters वैसे नहीं मिले.
तो इसमें width मिल गई.
बहुत
width of
ज़्यादा.
lot of different character shades you did.
बहुत. Like HDFC Life, as you just mentioned, that's one of my most favorite
I saw
projects
that,
because firstly, I relate to it because of my father. And वो एक उसकी छोटी स्टोरी I'll share कि जब मैंने ऑडिशन दिया था, so मुकेश छाबड़ा I was doing the casting for this. उनको चाहिए था, मैंने ऑडिशन दिया, I got shortlisted. They called me again saying कि इसमें आपको बिल्कुल ब्रेक डाउन करना है, रोना है. अब मैं कहा मैं ब्रेक डाउन कैसे करूंगी, सिर्फ ब्रेक डाउन के लिए बुला रहे एकदम से. तो and I'm one more thing which I want to share is that I used to hate auditioning.
अच्छा.
Because back then they used to just put you in a room, 40 people staring at you like this. So आप सोचो कितना ज्यादा मतलब it's very
unnecessary pressure.
Unnecessary pressure.
Yeah.
I've never liked that. You know, तो thankfully उनका मुकेश छाबड़ा का जो ऑडिशनिंग प्रोसेस था वो अलग से आपको अलग रूप में दे के अच्छे से करते थे. ठीक है, मैंने ऑडिशन दिया and I was like, how do I break down now? So I sought help from a friend. I said, you have to message me right before the audition the most mean things you could ever say.
अच्छा, वो भावना अंदर
हाँ,
आए.
मतलब कुछ मेथड एक्टिंग करती हो भी because मैंने ऐसा मतलब I have not taken any formal training in acting. So I said, I need to feel this to break down. It's not just normal crying. I have to start with normal and then I break down. So I took a normal, like a personal episode from my life. I'd lost my maternal grandmom.
Okay.
And for some odd reason, my mother hadn't told me because I was busy with some shoot and they felt that, you know, she won't be able to make it and she's going to take a lot of toll on herself.
Oh.
So let me not tell her.
Okay.
So that stayed with me that, oh shit, I couldn't go. And plus, all those years, I somehow had lost a little bit of connect with my nani because I never used to call her much. क्योंकि क्या होता है तब आपको ऐसा लगता है कि तो 100 साल तक जिएंगे. अब आपको लगता है कि अरे यार आप ये नहीं सोच रहे हो कि बेचारे वो भी ओल्ड हो रहे हैं. And you know, this friend of mine messaging me and I am reading this. Oh no, my God, I got so choked. I said, okay, I'm ready. I broke down and I realized that this is the honesty of being an actor. That craft, this is what they call, like, you know, I walked out with my tears rolling down and, you know, and smiling and like, okay, I know I got this audition and I got it. And the same process I kind of replicated during my shoot. So that is, I think I would say, one of those milestones in my life where I saw the character that was there in the ad and not me. Otherwise, पहले तो जो मुझे आता था मैं वही करती थी. उस टाइम मैंने एक process उसको मतलब process के साथ किया. So ads somehow have helped me connect with the actor that I am. And today I understand what craft really means. And you know, and it's been a phenomenal journey after that. Ads, matlab HDFC Life. Then there was another ad which I did. It's very close to my heart. Maggie. So this was a traveler where, you know, we had to travel all across India and, you know, she's looking for spices. And coincidentally, it's been directed by my very good friend and a director, Vibhu Puri. So he's a very, very nice guy. So जब भी उनकी ad आती थी मैं कहा चल अब मुझे पता है कि मैं मतलब इस ad में अच्छा काम करूँगी, you know. So उसके बाद फिर ऐसे बहुत सारे किए. SBI का किया, फिर I'm sure there are a lot of ads that I'm not able to recall, but बहुत performance oriented characters किए मैंने. उसमें मैंने एक I remember एक cancer awareness के लिए भी एक किया था, Canterville का. That was also a very beautiful film, like short ad sort of a film, but again a character.
Okay. So tell me, if let's say somebody watching this right now is saying, yeah, मुझे भी I want to become a model or I want to get into advertisement. Like the way she's talking about it, some sparks वहाँ पे भी जागेंगी उनके अंदर भी.
Yeah.
So what path should they pick up?
So today I think it's much easier. Honestly, I'll tell you. Firstly, I think you should first, being a parent, finish your education because that really comes in handy. Like it really gives you a perspective. Okay. Honestly. उसके बाद आप अपने पहली बात था, before you get into this, you really need to understand one thing, that just because you look a certain way, because you're beautiful, you're tall, or because you're handsome, or you're tall, or good physique, that is not acting today. Maybe 20 years ago, eventually उस time पे भी craft matter करता था, but तब looks पे आप survive कर सकते थे. But today it's a different game altogether. Craft, just like how अगर आपने एक doctor बनना है, there's a process. I swear to God, I wouldn't be
depth or detail का process.
You have to prepare yourself as an actor. Maybe enroll yourself in an acting school. take some workshops first, understand where you stand, because सबको पता होता है हम एक्टिंग क्या होता है ना, मैं तो कर लूंगा, वो जज्बा अच्छा होता है, बट जब वो सामने जब आप कैमरे पे देख रहे हो रेप्लिकेट कैसा कर रहे हैं, तो वो एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी बहुत जरूरी है आपके लिए भी और आपकी फैमिली या जिसको आप ट्रस्ट करते हो, पहले वो चीज करो, बिकॉज इस करियर में बहुत स्ट्रगल है. It's going to test you in ways that you will never be prepared for.
Okay.
And it's not just about कि भाई मैं सड़क पे सोया, मैं ये मैं वो बहुत लोगों के लाइफ में होता है, but that weight, no, it kills you. Every day when you're auditioning, it doesn't happen. Again, the same process, you get shortlisted, it doesn't happen. I must have given, I think in my entire career, I started in 2000, ads I started in 2015 or 16. 1000 से तो ज्यादा ही दिए होंगे, उससे भी ज्यादा.
1000 ऑडिशन,
उससे भी ज्यादा एक्चुअली. क्योंकि आप लगा लो अगर महीने के आप you're giving about 10 auditions. So again, just because you've given 1000 auditions does not mean that, okay, because you didn't get all those projects, you're not good enough.
So what is happening in this journey? आपने ऑडिशन दी, आप वापस आए, आप वेट कर रहे हो, and आपको पता है कन्वर्जन रेट 20% होगा या 10% होगा. So what is Priya doing at that time?
So I have dabbled in all platforms. So मैं सिर्फ ads नहीं करी थी. That was more of supporting myself. So you
diversified.
Yeah, I did.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So I did a couple of short films, and eventually the whole idea was, along with being an actor, I wanted to kind of secure myself. I had this long-term plan of having my own production house someday.
Lovely.
Yeah. But
so Bombay.
So that's not my production, but I work as a creative producer in that.
Okay.
It's one of my very good friends' production house. But I never got an opportunity to work behind the camera.
Okay.
And because there's a lot of learning that you get when you're behind the camera, you understand the process, not just of acting, product banta kaisa hai, cheeze kaisi hai, holistic overall perspective aata hai. So after I did my ads, and I felt secure as an actor now. But I said, what next? How do I grow? I did a couple of short films, and I think OTT was also opening up. Dheere dheere karke. Itna nahi ho raha tha, but I'm talking about 17, 18.
Correct.
And then, so I decided, I said, let me just try my hand behind the camera. So I joined my friend's production house. So I had done an ad with him. So we were editing that film one day. I was doing a dub, and then I was just seeing them edit, and I just gave my perspective. I think this is what. So he said that, I think you have a knack for this. You can kind of work behind the camera as well. So why don't you just try your hand in that? So I said, okay, fine. I would love to. So let's start with ads. So we basically are into like commercial ads, digital ads, and we also make animation films and stuff.
Okay.
But I was more involved in the film, ad film part, because I was also doing ad films. So somehow it kind of worked in tandem.
Yeah.
So the first project that they gave me to handle was one ad we had done for Hero, I think, Hero Bikes or something, like a public interest ad, long back. And I handled all that, and the agency and everything, and how the whole film was, going to be made. And my first experience I want to share is, like, I had this idea, like, okay, when you walk into an agency, that was my first meeting. So I was like, my high-waisted pants and proper shirt, laptop leke, baal karke, sabke, जैसे model की तरफ जा रहे हो कि मुझे लगा भाई corporate world है, because I have not done a job, so I don't know how. I walk in with my producers, and
So there was a line behind you?
Like two people, like just my producers.
So yeah, I'm trying to visualize उसके बाद क्या हुआ होगा.
I walked into the agency and I just turned around like that. And they were all so casually dressed. पहले तो उसी पे मेरे को इतनी embarrassment हो रही कि मैं घर जाके change करूँ, तो stilettos आए हुए पहन के. But I had seen some film, I don't remember. उसमें मुझे वो था कि भाई they dress up very smartly. So, तो मैं you should go dress up smartly and go. Everybody, one of the copywriters is wearing 3/4, a t-shirt. And so we got into the meeting over there. So there's the agency ka, jo unke head the copywriter. Then we had a director, me, and a couple of others, and the producer. And we're discussing कैसे बनानी चाहिए, कैसे होना चाहिए, क्या होना चाहिए. And मैं तो creative इंसान हूँ, तो मेरे अंदर एक और जो रही है कुछ बोलने की. But I'm shy. I need somebody to give me that chance. That, okay, can I speak? Because I will not interrupt unless I know this is a safe space. So I was like, okay, should I say something? Oh no. So whatever they were saying, मैं मन में बोलती हाँ ये ऐसा ये correct. This is what. I was waiting for a chance, but I didn't get that, And then I saw that 1,000 ideas were kind of bounced, okay? And then eventually, no, it's not working, that's not working. Meeting is over. And then I'm going back home all dejected. And I'm like, am I cut out for this line? But I didn't say anything. Because first day पे performance pressure था. कि perform करना है, कुछ add करना है. That thing in my head,
Very
and
nice.
how will I contribute?
Yeah.
I didn't contribute, so what? I didn't give any effort.
Yeah.
I walked back and I'm like just talking to my friend. I'm like, यार
मजा नहीं आया.
यार ये क्या था यार? मतलब I don't think I have it in me. यार, I wanted to say यार, but I couldn't. And she's like, you know what?
Chill.
Relax. This is your first day, and you don't. Just because you didn't say anything does not mean that you didn't contribute. The fact that you are learning right now. So ये चीज मेरे अंदर कहीं ना कहीं मिसिंग थी कि फर्स्ट डे पे ही मुझे
कि कैमरा ऑन हुआ तो आपको परफॉर्म करना चाहिए.
हाँ.
पर वो उसका पीछे एक प्रोसेस स्ट्रेटजी प्लानिंग होती है.
Exactly.
वो भी इम्पोर्टेंट है.
एग्जैक्टली. अब तो वो मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि भाई सीखना भी है पहले. फर्स्ट डे पे ही नहीं कि चलो आइडियाज है, वेल एंड गुड, बट यू डोंट हैव टू कंट्रीब्यूट फ्रॉम द डे वन. यू हैव टू लर्न द प्रोसेस. यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. यू हैव टू स्टार्ट लर्निंग टू लिसन फर्स्ट. व्हाट आर दे सेइंग? I even cried that day. I'm telling you, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do this. अब हंसी आती है वो सब सोच के. But I think that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's a process. And then धीरे-धीरे करके when we started, you know, making films. And
that is the spirit, yeah. You know, the unstoppable spirit यही है. जो मुझे लग रहा है आप में, क्योंकि एक कैरेक्टर या एक रोल या एक स्ट्रीम या फॉर्मेट को पकड़ के आप बैठे नहीं.
हाँ.
राइट. तो मुझे जो लगता है कि अनस्टॉपेबल स्पिरिट को अगर इवॉल्व करना है तो लेबल्स में नहीं चिपक सकती, लिमिटेड बिलीफ्स में नहीं रह सकती. इट हैज टू कीप मूविंग ऑन एंड कीप मूविंग ऑन. एंड बिकॉज योर क्रिएटिविटी एनर्जी इज सो हाई, यू लाइक ठीक है इधर नहीं हो रहा, मैं इधर कर रही हूँ, इधर नहीं हो रहा. इट इज अ फायर इन यू, राइट, व्हिच हैज टू गेट चैनलाइज्ड.
Absolutely.
So what's next with this fire now? Because we know that entertainment industry is also evolved rapidly, right?
Yeah.
कोविड के बाद OTT के बाद जो भी बिग बैनर्स साउथ के हुए, फिर अभी यहाँ पे भी हो रहा है. There's lots going on. There's micro apps coming now, right? Quick TV and micro dramas are coming.
Correct.
What is your point of view, like before screen and behind screen? क्या
content in there is so much content that's being made, and consumption rate इतना ज़्यादा है. People are glued to screens. I am constantly looking at my phone, but I don't watch too many micro dramas, to be very honest. I prefer the conventional, like I'm talking about my own, long format web shows, films, क्योंकि वो अपना है. और also I think in the world of content, like, you know, I'm talking about the influencers and all, there's so much being made. So सबके पास काम है. तो अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है that if you have that knack to make content, you can keep churning out new ideas every day. You definitely should, you know, try that, because people are minting money and how.
Yeah.
And there is a market for sure.
Yeah.
For me, I believe in diversifying, but my original goal will always be something around my industry. So for me right now, I'm concentrating on my web shows. Like there's my web show that's coming out on 9th of December on Sony Live. Yeah, it's called Real Kashmir Football Club. And
Real Kashmir Football
Club. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm really looking forward to that.
All the best.
Thank you so much. So along with that, I'm focusing on the production part of this. And like, I think I'm somehow satisfied right now with this domain. You know, I don't want to just, because क्या होता है ना, जब आप चारों तरफ फैल जाओगे ना तो आपकी एनर्जी फिर इतनी
हो जाएंगे.
हाँ, एक फोकस होना चाहिए. आई ऑल्सो बिलीव दैट यू आर केपेबल ऑफ डूइंग कपल ऑफ थिंग्स साइमल्टेनियसली.
बट वो आपने सारा ट्राई भी किया है, उसके बाद यू हैव फिगर्ड आउट कि दिस इज द स्पेस आई वांट टू बी इन.
मतलब अब सी, आई टेल यू, I'll talk about social media. I'm getting back to that again. That a lot of people tell me, why don't you make content? You know, you can talk well, you like your fun on screen. And I used to do live, you know, sessions on Instagram. अकेले 1 घंटे तक बातें करते हुए. But I used to just keep talking to people, like people of my shows and all. Acha, okay, la la la. And one of my friends is like, how do you do that? 50 minutes without any agenda, you're talking. Because I love to talk.
और लोग आते थे, बात करते थे.
हाँ, questions एक के बाद एक बातें कर रही हो.
तो करो ना.
हाँ. I realized that कि जब मेरे पास चीजें है कुछ बात करने का, जब मन है तो करूं. मैं एल्गोरिथम के, I know, stupid, but उसके बेस पे मुझसे नहीं होता है. I'll tell you, Shailja, honestly, like I feel it's like an added burden to my own life right now.
Yeah.
Putting out content which I don't identify with, you know. I mean, जो मेरा काम है, चलो आप ads कर रहे हो.
Authentic self से आप दूर चले जाओगे.
वही. तो जो चीजें मुझे अच्छी लगती है बनानी, if I love to sing, I love to dance, I love to make content, maybe something to do with acting.
You dance very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll make you do a signature step for Unstoppable.
Sure. I would love to do that. So again, I would say that right now there are no dearth of opportunities. बहुत है. आप कंटेंट की दुनिया में तो मैं बताऊं, people are like, हमारे टाइम पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. अभी तो इतना कुछ है करने को, so nobody's going to stop you.
It's exploding.
You don't
right
have to
now.
wait for someone to see your talent today. You can make a reel, put it out there,
Yeah.
3 million views like that.
Technology.
Exactly.
So, it's a savior.
But करो तब जब देख के मत करो कि अच्छा वो कमा रहा है यार, उसने पैसे कमा लिए, अच्छा है. उसके लिए भी टैलेंट चाहिए, टाइम चाहिए, रोज आइडियाज.
क्राफ्ट
हाँ, हर चीज
बार-बार
हर चीज में आप चाहे कंटेंट बना रहे हो, अरे आइडियाज चाहिए होते हैं. मैं सोचती हूँ यार अच्छा इसको कैसे एडिट करूँ या कैसे वो करूँ. जब रील भी बनाना होता है मैं तो स्टैंडर्ड अपना कभी कभी and I'm like wow यार इसने ऐसे कर दिया. So it requires talent.
Yeah.
So for me, yeah, I believe anybody who's watching this, I feel, should not get
enamored by what's going on social media, but look at the craft they want to choose and stick to it.
There's a lot of effort, and how are you going to stand out? You will get drowned in this. यार लाखों लोग हैं. How will you stand out?
तो अपना एक नीश पकड़ो.
बिल्कुल.
क्राफ्ट
उसको पहले सीखो अच्छे से,
फिर अच्छी तरह
करो अच्छे से. हाँ, और कीप ग्रोइंग. आपने जो
बोला.
इन अ वे
यू थिंक कि जर्नलिस्ट का टाइम नहीं है अभी. You have to be specialist. You have to pick up your niche.
Yeah.
Because लोगों के पास वैसे भी time नहीं है. Their span of attention is going down. If you're very specific with your messaging, they'll catch you faster.
Correct.
Right.
And so अगर आप social media पे हो सिर्फ ऐसे ही pleasure के लिए, it's fine. I mean ऐसा कोई rule नहीं है. But I'm just talking about people who want to make a career out of it. Because फिर आपकी list of complaints ready रहेंगे. It's not working for me. This person did it. He did it in 6 months. Why can't I do it? But it's not going to happen, na. There's no set rule. You have to create a niche for yourself. कुछ अलग सोचो. थिंकिंग बहुत जरूरी है इसमें, कंटेंट में. अगर आप बना रहे हो ना, चाहे आप शॉर्ट फिल्म भी बना रहे हो, कुछ भी बना रहे हो, कुछ ऐसा बनाओ जो फर्स्टली एक इंडिविजुअलिटी आपकी दिखाए. आप क्या नया ला रहे हो, वो बहुत जरूरी है. और मतलब और जस्ट बिकॉज ये तो मैं डेफिनेटली बोलूंगी. अब मुझे समझ आता है, जब मैं इस इंडस्ट्री में आई थी ना, एक मेरी फ्रेंड के पापा ने बोला बहुत टफ है, ऐसे नहीं हो बन जाते. पर अब मैं समझ रही हूँ कि वो क्यों ऐसा बोलते हैं. बिकॉज इट टेक्स अ लॉट टू स्टे इन दिस इंडस्ट्री. You can lose yourself completely, mentally, emotionally. And it's not easy to sustain in this industry, by the way. With the city that you're living in, I'm sure every metro city is expensive. But and still not compromise with your own values, what you believe in. It's not easy.
Yes.
You can do, मतलब मुझे इतने सारे ऐसे काम आते थे जो मुझे लगता था नहीं यार, I don't identify.
आपने मना भी किया है बहुत.
अरे बहुत. मतलब टेलीविजन और ऑल तो मैंने इतना होता था, they used to always offer me the antagonist's role. एंड उस टाइम तो वैम्प बोलते थे उसको. तो मैं इसको पर्सनली लेती थी. बट मैं कहाँ दिखती हूँ यार वैम्प जैसी, मैं इतनी क्यूट सी हूँ. आई यूज्ड टू ऑलवेज टेक इट वेरी पर्सनली. यू नो आई लुक नाइस यार, नो बट व्हाई. सो समबडी, वन कास्टिंग डायरेक्टर sat me down. It's like, you know what, television is about girl next door because the masses watch it. You will also fit into some character someday, but masses के लिए जो होता है ना, वो एक टिपिकल तरह की पर्टिकुलर एक कैरेक्टर होता है. सो आप उसमें फिट नहीं होते हो. तो वैम्प इसलिए बिकॉज वैम्प जो होती है थोड़ी ऐसी होती है. पर मैं वैम्प नहीं हूँ. तो वो मैं बहुत पर्सनली लेती थी, बहुत था. एंड आई एम नॉट टेकिंग प्राइड इन दैट, बट आई फील I wouldn't have been happy.
No, but the thing is, it's also showing that you had clarity. The innocence के साथ एक clarity भी थी कि यार मुझे क्या करना है, इतना करना है, and I'm sticking to this. So your mind didn't wander.
Yeah.
Right. And what you're saying is in a big city, whether it's Delhi, Mumbai, or any other big city, it's very easy to get lost.
Yeah.
Chase the glamour, and you can lose the craft which actually will hold you for long.
True.
So
and everybody has a different journey. I'm not trying to say that whatever you're doing could be like, if you choose that path, if you want to just be in the glam part of this industry, so it's fine. It's fine. If it serves you, if you're happy with it, why not? Since I am somebody who seeks that depth in everything, whether it's a conversation, whether it's craft, अब मुझे समझ आता है जब सीन आप पढ़ रहे हो, अगर कुछ ऐसा करने को कहा गया है, क्यों, बट क्या है, क्यों ऐसा क्यों होता है. पहले मैं सोचती थी कि लोग इतने क्वेश्चंस क्यों पूछते हैं, इतना ज्यादा ऐसा क्यों दिखाते हैं कि they're too intellectual and they're too smart and all. But now I understood, if you don't know the backstory of any character, how are you going to replicate it on screen?
Feel the pulse, na?
True.
Otherwise it's tough.
Right now, if you are having a conversation, कुछ एजेंडा ही नहीं है, बस बात किए जा रहे तो 4 घंटे हो सकते हैं. But it has to convey some message. Somebody has to, there's a purpose behind it. So everything that I do needs to have a purpose. I can't do things just for the sake of it.
Okay. So on this note, tell us a poem you wrote. Any 2 lines if you can remember.
Poem?
I know you write prose and poems also.
Yeah. I had posted a story. Now I don't remember the exact lines. But so I'll tell you what, I'd written this in school. But I don't know if it's worth this platform and all, but I had written this in school. That, what is it? something to do with it. Precious are words which are spoken something, but words which are said through eyes are priceless. Like back then, I'm talking about
Okay.
school. This is the school part. See, I don't write any poems as such. I write more of, I would say, a piece maybe on emotions or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, I've written a lot on that. I don't really remember as one thing in particular.
You want to read it out from your mobile?
So I enjoy expressing myself. Like once in a while, I feel that social media shouldn't be a platform where you're just putting highlights of your best moments.
Yeah.
Sometimes, when you go through something in life, maybe sometimes even talking does not help. Sometimes just having a point of view about something that as simple as or as complex as pain and expressing it through social media could also somehow be therapeutic in a way. So I'd written this. So this is something that I was feeling, and I didn't know what was happening to me back then. And I'll tell you what was the whole incident about.
Sure.
So I'd written, there's a constant tussle that goes on in the head. Every smile feels heavy. Each moment's confusing. You try to walk ahead of it all, but letting go seems hard or rather guilty. Saddled up with bags of pain and never-ending regrets, that's how the day usually starts. One burst of laughter turns you into a sinful person. You're in the moment, and then it hits you hard, harder than anything you have ever imagined. You find solace in the past and in the memories that now cause unbearable pain. Juggling between what you had and what's left, the balance is hard to maintain. Sometimes you wish to go back in time and feel normal again, to be with that person, love them, and hug as much as you can. You wish the noises around you get louder because what's unfair needs a vent. Like a steaming pot, it always boils within. You can't undo what's been done. What needs to be done is a far-fetched dream. Every day and night and all the moments in between, you think of them. What to express and how much to say, this insurmountable world has its own way. You fall, you dust yourself off, you show up. It never goes away. You just get better at handling all the broken pieces with lesser cuts and wounds. So, I just, this was a time when I was somehow lost in my emotions. I didn't know what was happening to me. It was after COVID, and I had a very big personal loss in my family. I lost my brother, and so I've never spoken about it out. I just feel that there are certain things in your life that you're not prepared for, and this was one such a thing. And because I didn't know how to process these emotions, I kind of just kept it all in, and then I just skipped one phase of my life of grieving. And just because you wanted to be there for your family, I just felt it was very unfair to us. I think it happens to everybody. Every time something like this happens, you're never prepared for it. You don't know how you're going to handle it. But I wanted to feel normal again. And I was when I wrote this, like this came from a place where I wanted to move on. And I wanted to skip this part of pain and feel normal. And also, I wanted the world to know that there's a lot that I'm going through, I just thank you. Without making it about just what I'm going through, but I just wanted to tell them that, whatever you have, it's like a learning chapter. It's a phase where you just want to tell the world that, whatever you have today, it's enough. You'll have what you want. But if you lose a part of your life, someone as close as your sibling or your parent or your loved one, that is a gap which nothing can fill.
Yeah.
No amount of success, no amount of achievement, no amount of what. So this somehow put a lot of, it gave me a lot of perspective in a way that, I feel there's a lot of time. But life is so unpredictable that anything can happen to you at any given point. So just focus on your present, be there for your loved ones, do your bit, and that's enough.
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, sure. I and my mom somehow cannot see my brother's pictures because we've not processed those emotions and we don't know how it's going to go, you know. But that's why whenever I see his picture, there's a something that happens, you know, because I don't know how to process that. You just have to accept it eventually. We've accepted it, but that pain doesn't go.
Yes.
Seeing that person, it reminds you that what if the person was there today? And you know, then my mind works a very different way. That how can I be normal? How can I be happy? How can I feel this way? So there are a lot of.
It's been how many years now, Priya?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
I lost my dad in 2005.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So no, I mean I can feel this pain.
Yeah. Like acceptance hoti hai na. I don't know how to navigate this thing because I don't know if I'll ever be able to.
कोई मतलब हमें में ये सीख नहीं सकते हम.
मतलब I think
you have to just go through it.
You know, a lot of people talk about it in the way that, you know, they post their pictures, everything. It just... So, this is something that I really want to talk about, that, you know, my entire childhood has become a sense of... a source of bitterness in a way now. Because whenever I talk about my childhood, it was always with my brother.
You
know,
missing part here.
Yeah, like, how can I think of... Because the moment I think of him, he's not there. In the sense that... whatever we've you know had those memories together, you know, the beautiful times we've lived in Shimla, like we used to stay in Chakhu, the simple games we played and things we did, and you know, he's the guy who introduced me to fitness. I always write this, you know, so my whole agenda was that I'm going to keep him alive in a sense that they should not forget him, you know. But now I realize that the moment I talk about him, the moment I see his pictures, it's not easy. So I don't know how to navigate that process where he shouldn't be forgotten, but if I talk about him, it makes me emotional, you know. So there's a lot of confusion with that sense. Like whenever I see his pictures, like when my sister-in-law posts his pictures, which is obviously normal, normal, you know, and I'm sure, you know, what she's going through, nobody else can imagine, but I still somehow can't process that part of this, you know. That's why either I don't talk about it, but then I feel guilty about it that I'm not talking about it. So it's a lot of...
तो काफी प्रोसेस करना बचा है.
हाँ.
और वो जो जैसे you were saying ना कि this is one incident in your life, but this also sort of triggered many other realizations that यार हम बहुत दबा के रखते हैं.
हाँ, exactly.
और वो normal नहीं है mental health के लिए.
बिल्कुल भी normal नहीं है. Right? I think, and I'm not scared anymore that today if I broke down on camera that I'll be judged for it, that okay, oh, she cried and she didn't have it together. It's absolutely normal. You know, and it's not that something that, okay, I should be ashamed of. I have, for the longest time, been a person who's always focused on, you know, being perfect, like in every moment. That, acha, theek hai, feel your emotions, but don't show it. Don't show it to the world. You can't, you know, you cannot. So for me, I think that has kind of backfired in a way. Like as I said, that I kind of skipped that entire grieving process. I said that, okay, it's spiritual intervention in the way that ye hona tha. तो वो बोल के बस उसको मैंने स्किप कर दिया. तो सब कुछ छोड़ दिया, उसके बारे में सोचना छोड़ दिया.
पर वो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड पे और नीचे जो है वो है. It needs time to heal. It needs time to come up and release.
Yeah, exactly. And there are so many stories that you tell yourself, like, you know, somehow now when I look back in retrospect, I feel that I didn't understand what he was trying to say back then, you know. Like he was trying to reach out to me a day prior and I was busy with my shoot. And, you know, these are the little regrets that you have, that I wish I'd spoken to him, what he wanted to say something. And, you know, little things. आप मतलब पता नहीं, आप अपने आप को शायद accountable ठहराना चाहते हो हर चीज़ का, but I also realize that this is not in my control and it's not in my hand. We all have a separate journey. सबकी अपनी एक journey है. And I believe that सबका एक stipulated time है, जो जब वो खत्म होगा, you have to leave this world. And just because they are related to you in a way, you will feel that, okay, but हमारे साथ क्यों हुआ? But दुनिया में वो सबके साथ होता है, of course. पर मुझे ना बस प्रोसेस करना नहीं आया कभी इस चीज को, कि वो कैसे प्रोसेस करूँ. That's why I talk about him with my friends sometimes. I say things like, you know, about how we used to work out together, and that little things. But the moment I get into that depth of that whole situation कि अच्छा ऐसा होता था, फिर वो हम ऐसे बात करते थे, वो और deep जाते जाओ ना, so it's like a rabbit hole, like then it just sucks you in, and I don't want to feel that pain. I don't want to feel that thing, That's why I probably don't.
Maybe
talk
वो
about
जो
it.
आप बोल रहे हो ना कि I don't want to feel that pain. That once you resolve that, वो
but how do you resolve
not feel?
See, I will be like this, and I can talk about him now. I've kind of, I read those things and I was just, it kind of, took me back. But I will still feel this way even a few months down the line. My only point is I don't know how to process the part where, how do you get okay about it? Like, how do you get okay about it? How do you not miss somebody? How do you will?
मेरे को डैड को गए हुए 20 years हो गए, तो मतलब मैं टाइम फैक्टर की बात करूं तो इट्स द सेम पेन. वो बहुत ही फ्रेश है मेमोरी में वो दिन. या
How old were you back then?
I was in mid-20s, and that's the reason I got into spirituality.
Oh, okay. So that
the
was
reason I got into spirituality was, one of the biggest triggers was this. I was seeking before that, but urgency नहीं थी. पर इसके बाद मुझे urgency महसूस हुई. फिर दिल्ली भी था. So Delhi and dad's loss, I was like, I will be very lost. I'll get into a sand pit I'll never come out of. So मेरा process वहाँ से हुआ. Maybe a lot of techniques, breathing techniques and breath work and deeper meditation. I used to go for these the yoga retreats for silence programs, a week long, maybe longer. That helped to cleanse. अभी वो cleanse अपने आप करता है, हमें कुछ नहीं करना पड़ता. You just have to sit and do those techniques, and subconscious mind will start cleaning up. Right? And that's what the science of meditation is. Your pain is sucked into your subconscious mind right now. It's made an impression. Those impressions get triggered again and again through photographs, through memories. अब वो cleansing आप जब तक नहीं करोगे वो fresh रहेगा wound.
Correct.
But 20 years के बाद भी आप मुझे आज पूछो, do I miss my dad? Of course I miss him. Do I remember his illness? Of course I remember. It's as raw as an open wound. But the acceptance is higher.
Okay.
The acceptance is higher because but it's painful.
How do you not justify, but like when it happens to someone, like for me it was that unfairness was like, how can I live my life but he didn't get to live? How can I be happy but he didn't get to do this?
So what I started doing was ये वाला जो आप बोल रहे हो. So उनकी जो चीजें थी ना जो मुझे पता थी कि आधी अधूरी रह गई हैं, तो I took that ahead. I started taking that ahead in my own way.
Okay.
In little bit of contribution which I could do, and I think he is with me in a way. He's been alive with me. He's been with me. Like his one philosophy which is so ingrained in me is उनके ये words थे before he went silent. कि procrastinate मत करना life में. लाइफ में ऐसा मोमेंट आता है वो चला जाता है. शैलजा, नेवर प्रोक्रेस्टिनेट. अब वो मेरा फंडामेंटल वैल्यू बन चुका है.
Okay.
Right? So then I'm just holding on to the good memories. I'm holding on to the teachings, the learnings, the things.
But you're not reminded of his absence when you think of him?
All the time, no?
So then how do you deal with that absence?
I have triggers. Like if I see a daughter and a father together, if you ask me, I have triggers because I lost him when I was in mid-20s. I'm like, mera to pura, it's just wiped out, right? If you think about it. But then I got a lot more other things also. बहुत सारी चीजें मिली भी हैं, बाकी भी बहुत कुछ है लाइफ ने जो दिया है. So then gratitude kind of settles.
Okay.
If you don't see life in gratitude, then the pain will always haunt. And that pain is, वो process करना पड़ेगा प्रिया. वो आपको healing बोलो या self
I think
talk, somewhere you'll have to figure out a way to just let go. पकड़ रहे हो.
I think I have to kind of like, I don't know how, I'll probably seek something
because it's I know you feel it here. We felt it for 5 years, me and my mom. We had 3 sisters.
Okay.
So we had a tough time in those 5 years, especially my mother. 3-4 years very tough. But जब तक हमने उसको प्रोसेस नहीं किया था, हम स्पिरिचुअली मेडिटेशन रिट्रीट्स ये नहीं किया हमने, तो वो क्लेंजिंग नहीं हुआ था. Like I had to drag her to retreats to sit down and just be with herself. Like आप जो बोल रहे हो, that we actually don't give ourselves time to grieve, to feel it in our bones. Feel it. It's important.
Yeah. True.
ये तो हमने बहुत extreme situation की बात कर ली, पर normal situations maybe people are not pausing enough.
Yeah, because nowadays there's always this, I don't know, this is pressure to be always like having a thing together that, you know, it doesn't affect you, but you're human at the end of the day. And every individual, like we've studied psychology, like every mind is different. What works for you, like even with this whole advent of, you know, with all due respect to the, you know, social media and lots of these counselors coming in and stuff, like, but it doesn't work. One size does not fit everyone, right? So if today they're telling me, do this will help you, do this, don't do this, pain is like this, blah, 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 blah. It's a very individual, personal process. You know, you can't just put it on me and say that, okay, this is how you have to be. So constantly, आपको फिर उस नजर से देखा जाता है कि अच्छा अभी भी उसी को लेके बैठे हो यार, come on, मेरे साथ भी तो हुआ है. कई वजह से लोग बोलते हैं ना, learn to, you know, get out of it, you know, ऐसा वैसा.
नहीं, वो जब जाएगा तब जाएगा. हाँ. And it will be your individual journey.
Yeah, that's why earlier, like, I am somebody who kind of doesn't keep it inside. I'll be honest with you. I whatever bothers me, I tend to share it. Kind of get my head around it. कि चलो क्या है, फिर ठीक है, हो जाता है. This is something that I don't know. Like, I have a lot of people in my life that I can share it with, but what are they going to say after all? It's my own journey. I have to process it. So. पर मैं ये बोल रही हूँ कि अगर आज मुझे ऐसा फील भी हो रहा है ना, मुझे कोई प्रेशर नहीं हो रहा है इस बात का कि मैं आज 4 साल बाद भी अगर मुझे फील होता है तो you know,
बिल्कुल नहीं होना चाहिए. आपको 20 साल बाद भी हो सकता है, 30 साल बाद भी हो सकता है. आप ह्यूमंस हैं.
हाँ, एब्सोल्युटली. यही चीज मैं मतलब कहूंगी सबसे, you know, that if you feel certain emotion, don't kind of stifle it by saying कि भाई नहीं मैं तो इतनी एज की हूँ, मैं तो इतना बच्चों की मम्मा हूँ, या मैं फलानी हूँ, या ऐसा हूँ,
मुझे ढकना है इसको,
हाँ,
मुझे
नहीं
छुपाना है.
बिल्कुल भी नहीं. आपको जैसा फील होता है ना, इट्स एब्सोल्युटली नॉर्मल टू फील दैट वे.
मुझे लगता है अभी हम मेंटल हेल्थ की ना हमने सिर्फ सरफेस स्क्रैच किया है. देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क लेफ्ट.
चलो, डोंट यू थिंक इन आवर कल्चर, मतलब मेंटल हेल्थ क्या, मतलब लोगों को तो अभी भी अवेयरनेस, चलो ठीक है, पीपल आर एजुकेटेड, बट इवन दोस पीपल फील दैट अरे यार एक्स्ट्रा स्ट्रेस प्रेशर है ना, उससे हो गया इसको. क्यों हुआ? पहले तो पूछते क्यों हुआ ये ऐसा. कि आप उसको अगर एक बहुत ही नॉर्मल प्रोसेस की तरह देखो कि जैसे स्टमक एक होता है, हार्ट प्रॉब्लम होती है, ब्लड प्रेशर होता है, अगर पहले उसको उस नॉर्मल सी लाओगे ना उसके अराउंड. मेरे लिए भी आई थिंक नॉट दैट कि इट वाज अ बिग डील फॉर मी टू सीक हेल्प, but I started noticing a very weird pattern in me. It's very normal with the kind of stress driven lives that we are leading. It's very normal that people could have depression or anxiety or unprocessed emotions.
Yeah.
But point is कि जब आप उस चीज को ना, you're just, you know, you shun it कि भाई नहीं, मेरे को नहीं हुआ ये, मुझे नहीं होगा. अब जैसे मेरे को ये था, I used to pride myself that I can handle things. You know, I'm a go-to person for people who come and resolve their issues with me. मैं सबकी सुनती हूँ. तो but मेरे को कैसे हो सकता है, मैं अपना thoughts क्यों नहीं process कर पा रही हूँ, क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है ये. और वो इतना अंदर लेते then I just felt so heavy that I'm a sensitive person. I feel deeply, but I started feeling very emotional. मतलब इतना emotional कि छोटी बातों पे मुझे रोना आना शुरू हो गया. And I was not liking the quality of my life had somehow deteriorated. Like a lot of things happened. Like last year, my father went through a massive surgery again. Then, you know, now I'm like somehow the only child in that sense so that fear of, it's like shuttling between two worlds now. Home and Mumbai.
Correct.
So काम पे focus करते हो, फिर जब वहाँ जाती हूँ
तो बिल्कुल contrast है.
तो हाँ, फिर it's like, you know, it takes me few days to kind of come back to my world here because I'm sure it's not something that, you know, other people don't face, but since we're talking, I just want to share it that it's not easy somehow to live in two worlds right now. That, you know, they need me. I know that especially my mom, you know, like me and she are very close emotionally in that sense. My father is like, but still, he's a certain age where he will process his emotions in a certain way. My mom's very expressive. She and I kind of fit together, you know, like whenever I'm there, I see a lot of change. She's happy, content. So whenever I come back and I feel that, oh, she must be missing me. तो वो ऐसा लगता है जैसे मेरे 2 बच्चे पीछे बैठे हुए हैं. तो वैसी फीलिंग आती है. फिर अपने आप को समझाना पड़ता है कि नहीं. फिर उस स्पिरिचुअल एस्पेक्ट लाना पड़ता है कि everybody has a journey. They have to go through it.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I mean I sought help last year, and I spoke to my therapist and I said that, okay, this is how I feel. And I was expecting some sort of an intervention, like how, see, my movies, like they've been such a big influence in my life, no? कि, अच्छा ऐसा होता होगा. So when I sought help and I'm like, he gave me a very point to point thing कि I think you're overthinking it. आप इतना अपने ऊपर लेके जाओगे तो बहुत ज़्यादा है. बहुत ज़्यादा. मैं सोच रही हूँ पर जिस तरह का मैं सोच रही थी कि होगा
वैसा नहीं
कुछ नहीं हुआ. और मैं बहुत हैप्पीली अपनी स्टोरी सुनाई, सब कुछ बताया without breaking down, and I was very nervous. So he said that I think it's a lot of pressure. I kind of narrated my few like anxiety episodes and all that. This is what is happening, and he said that just whatever, seek therapy and थोड़ा बहुत अब जो आपको medication की जरूरत होगी लो. तो longest time के लिए मेरे को वो था नहीं, मैं तो self अपना heal करूंगी, self heal. नहीं किया. I didn't take up whatever was asked me to do and everything. फिर I realized everything was such a burden. उठना was a burden in the sense कि बाहर जाने का मन नहीं है, फ्रेंड से मिलने का मन नहीं है, बहुत बहुत ज्यादा एफर्ट लगता था हर चीज करने में. तो I just spoke to a friend of mine and she's like, she was complaining कि you don't even tell me when you're here in Shimla, कभी इधर बॉम्बे कब आते हो जाते हो पता ही नहीं चलता. फिर I said, listen, I was going through a certain thing and this is what has happened. And she's like a few years, elder to me. So she gave me such a beautiful perspective. She said, what's wrong with you? Just go ahead, just whatever. If he's asked you to have a certain thing, just do it, no? See the quality of life that will change. Abhi kya ji rahe ho aap? So I said, haan, theek hai. And I went through that and I feel absolutely normal after that. I feel myself again.
Yeah.
So, इसको नॉर्मलाइज करने की जरूरत है कि भाई जिस तरह आपको
पेट में दर्द होता है, दवाइयां खाते हो तो इसका
ब्रेन में अगर कुछ कोई आपका कोई हार्मोन सीक्रेट नहीं हो रहा है तो खा लो ना. इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील कि भाई मतलब लोगों को ना
इसमें 3 स्टेप्स हैं अभी जहाँ पे इंडिया है मुझे लगता है. पहला स्टेप है तो घर पे बताएंगे नहीं किसी को.
हाँ,
कोई सुनने वाला नहीं होगा शायद, या लगेगा हमें लगेगा कौन सुनेगा. सेकंड स्टेप है कि जाएं किसके पास. कैटेगरीज भी है ना, लाइक आई एम अ कोच माई सेल्फ, राइट? कोच, काउंसलर, थेरेपिस्ट, साइकोलॉजिस्ट, साइकेट्रिस्ट. फिर जब जाएंगे तो बात करेंगे तो अगर मेडिकेशन होगी, अरे यार उसके पे टैबू है, ये आप किसी को नहीं बता सकते.
करेक्ट.
सो देयर सो मेनी लेयर्स एंड सो मेनी थिंग्स टू बी क्लीन्ड अप, नो, बिफोर पीपल स्टार्ट फीलिंग के मैं डिस्प्रिन खाती हूँ क्योंकि मुझे हेडेक होती है, इसी तरह मैं ये खा रही हूँ. And there's nothing, no big deal about it.
But उसको जब आप read करो ना Sheila, as you just said, it's just because there's a certain hormone which is not getting secreted जो आपके brain को चाहिए normal feel करने के लिए.
Yeah.
और because of whatever reason वो नहीं secrete हो पा रहा है, तो आपको जब acidity होती है आप अपने आप को shame करते हो कि oh shit, I am acidic, I'm having an antacid.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so it's like so stupid, no?
Yeah.
So मेरे लिए भी एक्सेप्ट करना क्या मुश्किल हो रहा था कि मुझे डर था कि कहीं व्हाट इफ आई गेट एडिक्टेड, विल आई बी डिपेंडेंट ऑन इट एंड ऑल दोस दैट फ्रॉम दैट पार्ट ऑफ इट. नॉट कि भाई इट्स अ टैबू और समथिंग, बट आई हैड इट एंड आई वाज सो हैप्पी एंड आई वाज थैंकिंग द डॉक्टर, लाइक आई फील सो गुड. ही इज लाइक इतने कम डोजेज में आपको फील हो गया? मैं कहा अरे ऐसा हो गया कि आई कांट इवन एक्सप्रेस हाउ आई फील माई सेल्फ अगेन. एंड देन ऑब्वियसली आई गॉट लॉट ऑफ लाइफस्टाइल चेंजेस टू. Worked on my sleep and I used to struggle with my sleep.
Sure.
So for me, that really kind of,
triggered it.
Yeah, and फिर तो moods नहीं handle होते थे, चीजें नहीं होती थी. तो मुझे अब ऐसा realize हुआ, अब मैं पिछले हफ्ते से तो मैंने एक वो बना दिया कि सुबह उठते ही first thing मैं meditate करती हूँ. मतलब जो भी मेरी meditation होती है, it just calms me down so much. My moods are better, I feel good, less stress. I don't feel panicky.
Correct. उसमें क्योंकि natural hormones release होते हैं brain में.
Yeah, correct. So you would know it because
daily आप बना लोगे तो वो serotonin and जो oxytocin है वो वैसे ही release होने लग जाएंगे.
See, so
तो and जिस दिन ज्यादा कुछ हो रहा है उस दिन 2 बार कर लो.
Correct.
और ज्यादा हो रहा है 3 बार कर लो.
हाँ.
कोई उस पे वो नहीं है.
कितना अच्छा फील होता है उसको करके.
Actually मैं अभी आई थी कार में, I did it.
Wow.
So for me is exact therapy for anything in life. Meditation. मतलब वो भी मैंने ढूंढ के निकाला था. Like I said कि वो spiritual journey बहुत पहले शुरू हुई थी. Took me 10 years to realize that my path will be meditation.
Wow.
Because once you start settling in and once you start getting experiences, na Priya, then it's no looking back.
So do you want to throw some light upon the fact that, so somebody who's leading a normal life, maybe is in their prime, like 20s and just living their life, for them, अब शायद फिर भी exposure है इस बारे में कि meditation क्या होता है.
Apps हैं बहुत सारी.
हाँ, but I still feel there's a very huge part of our country or across the world who would feel कि क्या है ये meditation बैठ के क्या करना है. So, do you want to throw some light upon that? You know, what is this basic thing? अगर आप उसको scientifically explain करना चाहोगे कि exactly क्या है? What is mindfulness basically? And
Okay. So mindfulness is actually not focusing on anything. It is defocusing.
Okay.
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 That is funda number 1.
Okay.
Second is when you defocus, then basically you are getting into more of the awareness part of you.
Okay.
Not in the intellect part.
Okay.
So intellect mein, thoughts mein, you're always going to get caught. But when you're defocusing, you're going piche in the awareness part. And that's what meditation as a tool helps you.
Oh.
Mindfulness is a big umbrella. Meditation is part of it. Breath work is part of it.
Okay.
So there are a lot of different techniques which are part of it. In meditation, it could be guided meditation. कोई आपको बोल रहा है, steps बोल रहा है, आप सुन रहे हो, and you go with the flow. It could be self meditation also. It could be आपने music लगा दिया या आपने त्राटक किया, candle जला के आप कर रहे हो. तो there are different ways.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? The point is, Priya, what I'm saying is, the day you drop from your beta level thoughts to alpha, gamma, theta, जो डीपर लेवल है ब्रेन के, थ्रू मेडिटेशन आपको रियलाइज होगा आप मिस क्या कर रहे हो लाइफ में. बिकॉज यू गो बियॉन्ड बॉडी कॉन्शियसनेस.
करेक्ट.
राइट. एंड देन यू रियलाइज दैट वर्ल्ड इज ट्रू बट नॉट द फुल ट्रूथ. एंड लूसी मूवी आपने देखी होगी. 5% ब्रेन तो हम यूज कर रहे हैं. तो हम 5% ब्रेन के अंदर ये सारा ड्रामा चल रहा है ना, ये नैरेटिव चल रहा है, ये वो सब कुछ सब ड्रामा वही है.
Correct.
अब वो उसके बियॉन्ड थोड़ा हल्की सी विंडो खुलेगी, वो मेडिटेशन के थ्रू खुलती है.
Wow.
हल्की सी, that you feel that no, my existence is not limited to this body consciousness. My existence is not limited to these thoughts, these patterns.
Correct.
It's much bigger. It's much beyond. Imagine the peace you'll feel.
Correct.
Right? And it is not like a fleeting नहीं है. मैं इसलिए बोल रही हूँ फ्लीटिंग नहीं है क्योंकि आप कभी भी मेडिटेशन में बैठने लग जाओगे, वो हमेशा वो स्टेट वापस आने लग जाएगा. बट यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस.
करेक्ट.
वो एक जिम जाते हो, उसी तरीके की प्रैक्टिस है. वो मसल मेमोरी आने में टाइम लगता है. इट वाज वेरी टफ इनिशियली फॉर वन कपल ऑफ इयर्स. बैठना मुश्किल था मेरे लिए. Like mid-20s, there are a lot of distractions in life. I was like, I can't do this, man. This is this. कुछ तो something pulled me in it.
So, but do you also believe that, जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि when you seek like a leader, like the leader chooses you basically. When आपका जो गुरु होता है basically, not the leader, the guru, like जैसे आप गुरु भी होते हैं, master जो होते हैं. So, does it require for a person to go through some shift in life to reach this point कि जब आपको ये सब समझ आता है? Because early age में नहीं आता समझिए. जब I think वो need arise होती है.
मैं अपना बताऊं, मतलब मैं आपको काट रही हूँ यहाँ पे, मतलब मैं ज्यादा नहीं बोलना चाहती अभी शो में क्योंकि शो में आप गेस्ट हो.
नहीं, I really want to know this.
मुझे बचपन से था. अच्छा. मुझे बचपन से ऐसे था कि एक यू आर सीकिंग समथिंग ना, तो मेरे में वो सीकिंग मास्टर के लिए थी या एक पाथ के लिए थी. तो बिफोर आई गॉट इनटू द पाथ आई एम फॉर 25 years, मैंने बहुत पापड़ पेले, बहुत ज्यादा. मतलब बहुत जगह गई हूँ मैं to feel that connect. Okay, that didn't happen. It happened here in this technique, the Sudarshan Kriya technique which we do. And उसमें first round में ही हो गया. मतलब बैठे हो, अभी जब आपको ये realization हो जाए beyond body consciousness की, in your mid-20s, where for 7 days there's no thought coming in your mind.
Wow.
Then you're like, you'll never leave it, right? By any fool will leave that. Sorry, the people who've left it, please come back, start practicing it again. But yeah, it is so profound, Priya. So profound. Abhi, the path I've taken is one path. Abhi to बहुत सारे paths हैं.
Wow.
The point is कि आपको एक muscle memory को prepare करने के लिए spiritual memory भी को भी prepare करना पड़ता है. And what is spirit? It is your higher self.
Higher self.
To connect back with it, technique is meditation.
Correct.
Which worked for me. For you could be something else.
Okay.
For तनुष्का could be something else. कई लोग chanting करते हैं, कई लोग pray करते हैं, उसी से connection feel करते हैं, कई कीर्तन करते हैं.
But an extension of mindfulness is what it is, right? Everything just to be in the moment also.
Just to be in the moment.
Because इतना thoughts है पूरे दुनिया में, इतनी distractions है. आप social media पे भी देखो कि पर जो वो mindless scrolling होता है उससे कितना थक जाता है.
बहुत थक जाता है, बहुत थक जाता है, and it plays havoc on your hormones also. आप टेक्निकली देखोगे जिस तरीके की इमोशंस वो दिखा रहा है आपको स्क्रीन पे, वो आपका ब्रेन में पता नहीं क्या क्या चल रहा होगा, उस पे भी आएंगी, रिसर्च निकलेगी.
करेक्ट,
राइट. व्हाट अब हो ही रहा है. आई मीन यू सी किड्स पे जो असर है, इट इज लीडिंग टू हाइपर एक्टिविटी, राइट, बिकॉज हार्मोन्स आर लाइक हाइपर एक्टिव एट दैट टाइम. So there is lots there.
No, but I'm really glad that you spoke about it, because I am just discovering it in the last few years, and अब मुझे realize हो रहा है कि कितना helpful होता है. Like it can change the way you think, the way you navigate through your pain. मतलब कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है जब मैं restless होती हूँ, जैसे मुझे बातें करके बहुत जब मतलब आप constant chatter है, कुछ बहुत बातें करो. मैं सुनती बहुत हूँ. Like if I want to talk to somebody, a lot of people will be like, she doesn't listen, but I do. Like people say you don't listen. No, I do. Like you know, अब किसी listener के पास जाके अगर आप बात करोगे तो फिर वो तो see, like suppose if somebody is a listener, I'm a talker too, I'm a listener as well. But for other people, like people who share, I do listen and I talk also.
Okay.
Sometimes I get exhausted. Now I feel I'm reaching a point in my life where I need to just have a timeline of you know, having a conversation with somebody. Like I would talk pehle 3 ghante also about anything. But now it exhausts me. So I'm coming to a conclusion that we all have a certain amount of energy.
Yes.
And उसको आप channelize अच्छे तरह से नहीं करोगे और उठपटांग जगहों पे ऐसी just squandering your energy in things which is not leading you to anywhere.
Yes.
So
actually मैं उसको थोड़ा twist करती हूँ. Unlimited energy है.
हाँ.
डे में लिमिटेड लगती है क्योंकि हमने टैप इतनी ही की है.
बट तो अगर आप उसको राइट तरीके से चैनलाइज नहीं करोगे, आपको
लगेगा फिर वो कम हो जाएगी
ना.
पर उसको लाने के लिए एक तरीके हैं. योगा है, chakras hai, you know, there are a lot of things. If you go deeper into this in Ayurveda, there are a lot of ways to then invigorate this energy, which is called the prana.
Okay,
the prana levels,
prana.
right?
Okay, yeah. वो that's what's called pranayam. Okay.
हाँ, तो प्राणायाम होता है मतलब how to direct the prana to different parts.
Okay.
उसको प्राणायामा बोलते हैं. यामा is direction. तुम्हें शिमला की कौन से स्नैक्स अच्छे लगता है?
Snacks. I used to love, एक तो पपी जी के वहाँ पे जो पपी का ढाबा जो संजौली में, वहाँ के समोसे बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं.
तो अभी मैं तुम्हें समोसा बाइट्स पूछूंगी कुछ.
समोसा बाइट्स? ओके,
ठीक है. पपी जी के समोसा बाइट्स.
ओके.
देखो हम आपका फ्री एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर रहे हैं पपी जी. Okay, when you dance or sing, what part of you lights up most?
I think in totality, I feel extremely happy. I feel disconnected from the world. That's what works for me. Because
meditation
I think,
ever.
Yeah, that kind of a feeling. That, you know, I stop thinking. The cameras around me stop. It kind of transports me to a point where I feel a beautiful high. Like, you know, like I'm just giving you a very different analogy. Like, why do people drink? Okay. Somehow. Because there are so many distractions around you. You're not able to be yourself, you know. You want to just let loose.
Let your hair down. Then.
Yeah. So, जो अल्कोहल का जो एक हाई फील होता है ना, मुझे वो डांस करके आता है. बिना ड्रिंक किए.
You sing also?
Yeah, I sing also.
Can you sing something for us? Anything which is also connected to unstoppable spirit of yours, which is innocent, never give up, resilient, and pure.
Oh, you're mixing two things. See, I have these pet favorites that I sing. I don't know if it'll fit into the...
Coming from you, it will be unstoppable only.
Yeah. That's okay. Okay. लग जा गले के फिर ये हंसी रात हो ना हो, शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो ना हो. लग जा गले के फिर ये हंसी रात हो ना हो, शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात. Yeah.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Okay. Which song best captures your journey so far?
I've not really thought about it. Wait. Okay. Don't worry, be happy. So
Don't worry,
there's this playlist
be
that I
happy.
have. Okay, so
Okay.
I have moods. Okay, like, you know, so I have a sukoon mood. I have a happy mood.
Nice.
I have a mood where I just want to kind of unwind. So for me, don't worry, be happy is something that I kind of relate to, and I play it like a lot at my house.
Very nice.
Don't worry, be
very nice
happy.
beat.
Is there?
Yeah. Okay. What ritual or habit keeps your small town calm alive in Mumbai rush?
I think back then when I was in Shimla, I kind of bonded with my friends a lot, like, you know. So I try and keep that thing alive by staying in touch with those very same set of friends.
Nice.
So even when I go back home, like, you know, we try and do the same things we used to do. Like, jab bhi main Shimla jati hu.
Call out their names right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have Ekta, Parul, Tamanna, Prateek, and Priyam. So these are my
Hi guys.
my closest friends.
Okay.
And yeah, so I really feel that we've all had a journey. They're all married. Some of them have kids also. So I really feel that they keep me connected with my roots somehow, because the kind of friendship that I have with them, I have female friends here as well. But, you know, because we've had the same set of values, you know, same upbringing, the same culture.
It's different.
So somehow I don't want to, you know, part with that. No matter where, in what part of the world I live in.
छोटी-छोटी पहाड़ियां हैं आपके लिए.
वो चीजें जो हम करते थे ना, वो मुझे वही चीजें करनी है, वही जगह जाना है, वही चीजें करनी है.
Which are your top 5 favorite
places in Shimla?
Shimla में.
See, we used to chill at Combermere a lot. Okay. And एक पहले ना वहाँ पे वो तो बंद हो गया अभी CCD जो संजौली में हुआ करता था. So I miss that place a lot. I really miss, by the way, Palji's and Fascination a lot. That is something. मतलब, I swear. So since that you're talking about
Chana Bhatura.
मतलब वो जब बंद हुआ ना, वो ठंड में वो जब गुलाब जामुन खाते थे, वो फीलिंग में रेप्लिकेट नहीं कर सकती. अब कुछ चीजें
बर्फ पड़ रही है और अब वो रसगुल्ले खा रहे हो.
Oh my God. So
गुलाब जामुन
गरम वैसे आप piping hot वो आपको देते थे, and you know, oh my God, that taste was something
lovely. Okay, so what would you like to say to everyone watching from Shimla and Himachal right now?
Right now? I just feel that, you want me to look into the camera and say it? I feel that, you know, we've reached a point when it comes to opportunities that itna kuch ab hai, so just don't limit yourselves. I feel we have the most talented bunch of people in Himachal. So just explore your life, go all out, just follow your passion and just live.
Yay! I'll second that. Lovely. What a lovely message.
Yeah.
Okay, seeing the climate change in Himachal, abhi aap dekh hi rahe ho 4 saal se kya chal raha hai, right? What would you like to do for your hometown?
See, firstly, like, I don't have a very informed sort of a thing. Like, मेरा personal opinion है, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जिस तरह से पहले तो roads की जो construction हो रही है ना, like, because of, you know, the indiscriminate felling of trees and you're uprooting, ठीक है, you're trying to, you know, create a good infrastructure. So firstly, that needs to be kind of curtailed. I feel that जिस तरह से आपने देखा ही है पिछले 2 सालों में जो floods हुए हैं. So for me, I think that is something that it really hurts me when I see that, you know, you're just trying to just create newer and newer infrastructure. जो पहले है उसको ठीक कर दो. तो एक वो करो. दूसरा, I think, जो मैंने हिमाचल में देखा है, which I really want to talk about, is like interiors में, there is not a very systematic place or a system to dispose your garbage. Okay. Especially in the interiors of the villages and all that. Yeah. So I see a lot of people burning stuff. Yeah. So that kind of, you know, if the government could kind of start a system where there could be allocated ऐसा कुछ जगह हो, ऐसे designated place हो जहाँ पे आप अपना garbage dispose of कर रहे हो and all that, तो वो system होना चाहिए.
Very nice message.
That I think, because, you know, otherwise कहाँ करोगे आप? You know, आप डस्टबिन ही नहीं, कोई गार्बेज कलेक्ट करने वाला नहीं आता. I'm talking about the interiors, not
Got
the
it.
city.
Got it.
So वो एक होना चाहिए. दूसरा, I think also, like since we also have orchards, they need to be made aware that when you burn those leftover twigs in जो pruning के बाद होती है ना, इतने पूरे जो, उससे भी कितना pollution होता है.
वो बायोडिग्रेडेबल है basically.
हाँ, so it can.
उसको जलाने की जरूरत
ही नहीं है. But because वहाँ पे है ही नहीं है, किसी को एक्सपोजर, कुछ नॉलेज नहीं दिया है कि भाई ऐसा ऐसे हो सकता है, ऐसे हो सकता है, दे लाइक जला दो.
Okay.
तो AQI जब मैं देखती हूँ कभी-कभी,
बिल्कुल.
It's not as it used to be.
I mean, that's the next biggest worry, right? I mean, look at what's happening in Mumbai right now.
Yeah, exactly. The other day it was 300.
Yeah.
I
was reading it somewhere that, you know, forget about crypto. Next thing would be to buy air.
Yeah.
It will start getting sold. It's
absolutely
crazy.
Hoga, definitely hoga with how everything is happening. Okay,
so looking back from Miss Shimla to Netflix, what does that journey tell every small town dreamer?
That don't limit yourselves at all. I feel that, you know, anyone can achieve anything. If you have a dream, if you have that will to do it, बस वो होनी चाहिए. और Netflix क्या Oscars भी मिल सकते हैं.
Lovely.
Seriously.
And we wish for you
not just for
also.
me, I'm talking about in general, anybody. I believe, see, you got to be a dreamer. In today's time, people are being so practical. एक short formula होता है ना, जो dreamer होता है ना, सिर्फ वही कुछ ऐसी चीज कर सकता है जो unthinkable होती है.
थॉट रखो अपनी.
बिल्कुल.
छोड़ना नहीं है.
नहीं छोड़ो.
तो वही है जो
एफर्ट लगेगा. ड्रीम सिर्फ ड्रीम से कुछ नहीं होगा. Of course, ऐसे नहीं कि मैं सोच रही हूँ. I'll dream. Nothing will happen. You have to sustain it with your efforts and your hard work, persistence, discipline, everything.
And don't go after what's happening with the masses. Not necessarily that is true.
You need to make it your own dream. Just because, you know, Shah Rukh Khan made it, okay, big. वो हमारे आजकल के तब से हुए थे. If Shah Rukh Khan can do it, anyone can.
उनका जो आप डायलॉग बोल रहे थे इससे पहले,
जो कायनात वाला, हाँ, वो तो डेफिनेटली आई बिलीव इन दैट कि जब आप किसी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहते हैं तो पूरी कायनात आपको उससे मिलाने में मदद करती है, you know. So I just believe in one thing कि सपना अपना होना चाहिए. दूसरे को देखे सपना मत करो. वो आपको इंस्पायर जरूर कर सकता है इंसान, बट सपना इंडिविजुअल होता है.
या मुझे ना एक गाना याद आ गया, आपने जैसे ये बोला, सपने अपने अपने होते हैं.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, this is so true. One is like to have a dream, to believe in it and go through that journey, which will have bumps in it.
Correct.
To have the resilience to face anything which is even a failure, a 10% conversion.
Yeah.
But be at it because it's your dream. It's just like having your own child, no? आप abandon नहीं करोगे.
नहीं.
पैदा कर दिया है, ड्रीम आपका है, आपने पैदा कर दिया, अब उसको बड़ा करो.
बिल्कुल. वही तो अनस्टॉपेबल स्पिरिट, वही तो है.
इसको खत्म करो अभी. The unstoppable spirit is what? Finish this line.
So, by default, that's my personal opinion. I think हर इंसान में एक अनस्टॉपेबल स्पिरिट होती है. Okay? जब आप बच्चे होते हो, whenever you're a kid, you ask anybody, okay? They're not going to give you those logical, I want to be a corporate person and this and that, with all due respect. But I'm saying they will give you the most bizarre answers.
बिल्कुल.
But the moment life starts, the society, the world starts meddling into your affairs, कि ये आप कर सकते हो, फिर आपको कॉन्सेप्ट बताए जाते हैं. कि आप एक लड़का हो, लड़की हो, आप ये नहीं कर सकते, आप इस रिलीजन के हो, आप ऐसे हो, आप कम्युनिटी के हो. You know, restrictions, limitations, world आपके ऊपर आप जैसे labels डाल देता है. उसके बावजूद, if you have a mind of your own, you can take your own decisions and you don't just bow down to anything that people are saying कि अच्छा ये ऐसे नहीं. Question it. And no matter what life throws at you, that today if I'm sitting here, if I'm going through something, you know, I'm allowed to feel that low. I'm allowed to feel broken. But I am not going to quit. For me, that spirit which does not quit the game and gets back, no matter how many times you fall, you have to get back. That for me is an unstoppable spirit. And
very nice.
So for me personally, that
आपने ना one of the best definition दी है. But it's not like you're not talking from the mind.
Yeah.
You're talking through your whole body, and I know what you're saying is actually gone into your core. Because you believe it.
Yeah, I do believe it. Because मैं जब छोटी थी, I would have never imagined that I would go to Mumbai someday. Like, I knew that I want to go, but I never knew the set of challenges I'd face. So from that girl to what I've become today,
is having gone because of
so I think बिल्कुल. और आज भी अगर, और मैं सच एक और चीज मैं बताना चाहूंगी कि पता है लोगों को लगता है कि जो ये हसल कल्चर है, चीजें है, you know, when you have to be driven in life, you have to lose that softness. No
ना.
that is going to set you apart from the millions of people. When you don't lose that soft self, be who you are. If you're kind, मेरे लिए लाइफ में सिर्फ सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट क्या है ना, और कुछ होना हो, आपको अपना काइंड नेचर नहीं छोड़ना है दूसरों के लिए, ठीक है ना, चाहे कितनी भी लाइफ मतलब क्रूअल क्यों ना हो जाए, किसी कुछ भी आप फेस करो, डोंट लूज दैट काइंड सेल्फ, because people underestimate that, what power it holds. For me, that is what matters. Be kind, be respectful, and be loving. सबको warm चाहिए. आज you were so warm to me. You greeted me so well. I will take that. This interview itself is a big thing for me. Okay, कि आप conversation कर रहे हैं, चीजें हैं, आप मुझसे experiences ले रहे हो, सारी चीजें. But मुझे take away क्या होगा कि Shelda was very warm to me. She's a great human being. So people underestimate that power of that. So वो चीज मत आप कभी भी लूज करो.
वही मतलब वो प्रेजेंस से आती है ना.
हाँ,
मतलब कुछ बांटना है लोगों के साथ तो आप प्रेजेंस बांटो.
बिल्कुल.
राइट, एंड प्रेजेंस में ही फिर मैजिक है. उसी से बहुत कुछ हो जाएगा.
बिल्कुल.
बट थैंक यू सो मच प्रिया. यू हैव बीन, वो मैं कश्मीर की कली तो नहीं बोल सकती, बट हिमाचल लागा ढोला द धमाका, हमारा हिमाचल बड़ा बांका. और ये है हमारी हिमाचल की लड़की जिसने क्या क्या तीर मारे हैं बॉम्बे में आके. एंड आई एम सो प्राउड ऑफ यू, एंड एवरी हिमाचली विल बी वेरी वेरी प्राउड ऑफ यू एंड इज प्राउड ऑफ यू, एंड वी आर वॉचिंग आउट फॉर यू.
ओके,
हम साइड में खड़े होके तालियां बजा रहे हैं और आपको शायद सुन नहीं रही होंगी, बट बिलीव अस, वी आर विद यू.
Thank you so much.
Lots and lots of invisible people you've never met before today, like you met me for the first time today, are behind you.
How sweet.
And cheering for you.
Thank you
Always
so much.
believe that.
Thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure to be here, because more than the part that we shared, like the stories, I think it was that whole process of going through what I am as a person, that conversation around it, like about emotions. I think that was very fulfilling to me, and nothing more beautiful than a beautiful conversation.
Thank you so much. We'll have you again on the show once you're through with your shoot.
I would love to be here again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.